Please forgive me. I thought I scheduled this at 6:30. I'm just seeing it. I did not. I am so sorry. This is the thing. When I make these, I make my StreamYards at the same time, and I need to stop doing that because I be confusing myself, child. I was about to hop in a different live, but the reason why I like to make them early is because I like to give you guys a reminder. But I don't know. I'm confusing myself. Anyway, how are you guys? Thank you all so much for being here. Listen, I know that this was just supposed to be a cast reveal for Love Island Games. However, so much stuff has happened since I made that reminder for this live. So I just decided to change it to a reality TV chat so we can talk about everything. So the first thing we're going to start off with is Love Island Games. We're going to start off with their cast reveal. Then we are going to get into the Love is Blind cast reveal, Love is Blind Denver. And then we are going to talk about the new Bachelorette, which is a Mormon wife. And then we'll close out with Bama Barbie taking over New York Fashion Week. So much is happening! Oh, Lord, how am I going to keep up? Anyway, let's get started. We are first going to start off with... what is that? StreamYard, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Okay. We're first going to start off with Love Island. Bring it up. Oh, did somebody, while this is loading, I saw that with Sierra. She's never going away, guys. She's never going away. We just got to get used to it. That girl ain't going nowhere. And you know what? Because this is taking a long time, I'm also going to upload. Who is this? What? I'm not doing that. Oh, she getting on my nerves, y'all. She getting on my nerves. My computer. Thank you. And we got that. Okay. Please choose. Oh my God, it's too many. Hold on, guys. They're saying that my file is too big. Oh my God, they're saying my file. I worked so hard on that damn thing and they're saying it's too big. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Do not piss me off with Love is Blind. Oh my God, they say it's too they say it's too large. I cannot stand StreamYard. I don't know what to do. Let me see. I might have to share my screen. My screen is a mess. I might have to share my screen though, because they're saying my file was too large and I've worked so hard on this thing. I'm not doing it over. Absolutely not. So I'm just gonna share my screen. Let me clean up my screen because it's a mess. You know what? No, I'm not gonna clean up my screen. Y'all gonna see how hard I work. Y'all gonna see how hard I work and what be going on this page. So yeah, never mind. I'll share my screen for that. Let me get that file ready. I can't believe they did that to me. How dare you, StreamYard? I'm telling you, StreamYard, you too comfortable. You too comfortable. Somebody's gonna come. A bigger and better company is gonna come. A company that don't give me these many issues. Anyway, let's get into Love Island. First up in the cast, we have. I just want to say this. Hold on. No, wait. First up, we have Mert. I don't know nothing about Mert, but I'm a read what they said about Mert, but I don't know nothing about him. Maybe you guys can let me know who Mert is in the comments, but I don't know nothing about this young man. I haven't seen his show. Or what season was he on? Or what, you know what? We're going to find out. We're going to find out together. So Mert is Mert Akatan. He's from season 2 and season 3 of Belgium and NL. What's NL? Oh, they don't give us no bio? I don't know. Okay. So y'all tell me about Mert. I don't know anything about him. Let me try to find something else because it's just giving us names in season. Like, do we have anything like we don't know who these people are? Y'all going to give us anything else? Let me see if USA Today got something more. They don't give us nothing on Deadline. Nothing. Oh, so we're just going to find out about these people on our own? Okay, well, all right. So I don't know about half this cast, the majority of this cast. So you guys let me know because there is not much information that I can find about them. So we just have Mert. He is from Belgium. That's all we have about Mr. Mert. What are you guys going to say about Mert? Well, obviously me, he's of a different culture. Let's respect, we have different cultures in here. But Netherlands. Okay, he's from Belgium and the Netherlands. That's all we know about Mert. Okay. That's all we know. Any T-Star family? Okay. Then we have Lucinda. Lucinda is from season 7 and UK season 5, Australia. Oh, she's from UK season 5. What? She's from season 7 of UK and season 5 of Australia. Deadline. Y'all must have written this article in the dark. It's all over the place. What are y'all thoughts on Lucinda? She's a cutie, but I don't know nothing about her. I will say this. When I watched the video, everybody was talking about how they're here for love. I want Love Island to stop with that. I want Love Island to stop with that. We know y'all not here for love at this point. We know that y'all here for Instagram followers. We know that y'all are here for fame. We know you're not looking for love. Unless we manifest it, it's not going to happen. So I don't care about it. Nicola, she got a very sexy intro on the video. Nicola is, where is she from? MT. What's MT? Minot. What's MT? Y'all let me know what MT is. It's not Minnesota. Let me know what MT is. That's all we know about Nicola. She reminds me of, what is her name? Esmeralda from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Is she Romney? Because she got a Romney hairline. Let me know. What is Malta? Thank you. I knew it. Malta. Thank you so much. Oh, she's like Kaylor. Okay. Everybody keeps on saying that about Australia. Oh, Sarah said Lucinda was such an airhead on that. Oh gosh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we don't, there's nothing. There's nothing about them. We're just gonna have to figure it out. I mean, we'll talk about it after. Then we have Celine. What I know about Celine is that she was on Below Deck as well. So she's all over the Peacock family. I'm going to get the season that she was on. Celine was on season 2 of Love Island France. That's all we know about Celine. Next up, we have Tyreek. I've heard a lot of good things about Tyreek in the sense that he's going to be a villain, and I'm okay with that. I want a black villain to absolutely wreck this show, and I feel like he is the one to be able to do it because everybody was just like, Tyreek is a menace, and I'm looking forward to it. I want a black to give them the villain that they are all desiring, and I want him to go above and beyond. Destroy everything, Tyreek. Please. All I know about him is that he is from Love Island UK season 10, but I've heard that he is a menace, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I want all the black people to go on this show and just be a menace. Act up. I know the black woman won't be able to because of what happened last season, but I feel like Tyreek is going to be the one. Even in his intro, he said he's here for the money. And he was like, if the girl I'm with can't win me the money, I'm going to go get another one. Yes, Tyreek, destroy that villa. I'm only watching for him. Next up, we have our girl, Adriana. She said that she messed up last time. She put all her eggs in one basket. She's not going to do it this time. And I believe her. She looks stunning. I don't know how athletic she is going to be because this is a very athletically charged show. But, she's hot. She's stunning. She'll kill it. And she'll be in a couple of love triangles. Link up with Tyreek, maybe. Chris, we all knew that Chris was going to be on this show. He kept on hinting to it. I thank God they finally released the cast because, my God, today Chris was letting us know every day and twice on Sunday that he was possibly going to be on this show. So good for him. He's back. He could be playing basketball, but instead he's here. Garby, gorgeous. I don't know why she went to this island with wigs. I'm like, girl, you didn't learn from the Black American girls. You got to wear braids. You have to wear braids. But Garby is from Love Island season 4, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Gorgeous woman. I don't know why she wore that wig. I hope she in cornrows. I hope she takes that wig off and gets to it because wigs do not survive on this show. Poor thing. I hope so, obviously me. I hope she gives us some cornrows or something. So she's gorgeous though. Her face, she could pull it off. Next up, we have Josh, my baby. I love Josh. Josh is from Love Island season 3. I believe that's the one that I started watching. He was with this really nut job of a woman from Pennsylvania. Some parts of Pennsylvania. She kept on saying it was Philly, and I was like, you are not from Philly, girl. Calm down. I know Philly. You was not it. Definitely give him poser. But I just want to make sure Josh is from season 3. I believe he is. That's the season I started watching. Yes. Yes, season 3, Josh Goldstein, season 3, Love Island USA. If you do not know, Josh was him and the girl that he was with. They were projected to win the show, but Josh had to leave the show early because while filming Love Island, his sister passed away and he went home along with the girl that he was with. They both left together and she actually went home with him to help him through that tragic time. And they actually stayed together for a minute. But then they eventually broke up, and he's like now like a fitness influencer on Instagram and just doing his thing. I remember my Joshy. He was so sweet. So I'm Bucks County. Kept on trying to say Philly. Girl, bye. Bye. But I'm happy to see Josh back. I felt like his because of the situation, his trip, his time on the show got cut short, and he would have won, guys. Josh absolutely would have won. But I'm happy to see him back. He was always so happy and full of light, and he looked like he was back to his old self in the trailer. So I'm excited to see Josh. Next up, we have Isaiah. Isaiah, I don't want to say Gromit. Is it called Gromit? Let me know. It's like this UK claymation show where the people are like mice or rats. He looks like the lead character. What is that? Is it Gromit? Is it called Gromit? What is that show? He looks just like Wallace and Gromit. Yes. But wait, that's not, who is the guy? Remember the guy with the hair? It's definitely Wallace. It's in that family. It's in that Wallace and Gromit family. But who is the guy with the hair? He looks just like him, y'all. Who is he? Or am I talking about the wrong show? But it's a UK claymation show, y'all. And he looks just like the lead. Because you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Flushed away. Flushed away. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh my God. He looks just like him. This is insane. I'm not going to bring up the picture. But I will say, when I saw him, I was like, oh my gosh, he looks just like that character. I don't remember Isaiah. I do not remember Isaiah, but he was on season. Well, maybe that's why I don't remember him, because I didn't watch season 4. He was on season 4. How was Isaiah? Because I don't remember anything about him because I didn't watch his season. Okay. There's somebody for everybody. There's somebody for everybody. I will say he has a nice personality. He seems fun. He seems fun. Oh, he's a cheater? Women give any man options. My God, today. The bar is where? Wow. Not flushed away cheating. Wow. Oh, Lord. Anyway, let's move on to Kendall, who, keep in mind, guys, he's fully black. This is a full Negro. Can you believe it? Fully. Like, this is all just blackness, Black Americanness. Wow. He's back to scheme and scam. So I think he's going to be a good player on this show because, scamming is his MO. So I think he's going to go far. Full. Go look at his page. His sister, remember during the show when his sister was posting pictures, it was just like, this is my family. And we were like, oh, there's not a Caucasian father? Remember, we thought the mom was the white one, but no. It's full, y'all. Some of us just come in light. Carmen said he's not. You know what? Let me bring, because y'all playing. He's full, guys. He's full. Black. Thank you. By the sister. Black. Thank you. Yes. And she showed, yes, they're light-skinned. These are light-skinned, they're just light-skinned blacks. It could be a little Creole in there. But this is a full one. This is a full one. Full. We also did. It's a full one. The sister was just like, he a black mother raised him. And I remember when I went on his Instagram, his mom is like black. Like she got the cadence of a black mom and everything. I think it's just where he went to, where they raised him, guys, the neighborhood. That's the thing. You're raising your black children in these neighborhoods. Yikes. You end up raising a black child that cries over Charlie Kirk. Oh, them black kids is destroyed. Y'all gotta raise them with people that look like them, child. Y'all gotta raise them with people. The kids is gone. He's a fool. He's a fool, y'all. He's a fool. He's a fool. Listen, y'all say he might, Kendall act right. He won't. Kendall needs to be Kendall on this show. He is going to go far just being himself. Because this show, you got to scheme and scam. That's how you win. No, Coco. No. This is African American. Y'all. Yes, this is the price of being black in suburbia, y'all. That is. But that's who he is. But I think that Kendall is going to do well. He's just going to be himself. In Love Island games, you got to scheme, you got to scam. The love is not even the third character, right? It's all about getting the bag. And I think that he may actually win. Kendall can scam. We have KK. I don't know nothing about KK, but I like her. She seems very, very fun. Poor thing, her and Garby, I'm praying for them. They love torment and chocolate women. So I'm praying for her. KK is from season 5 of Love Island USA. She's a sweetie, like stunning. I just hope they don't put her through hell. Gorgeous girl. I don't know if they'll increase the money. I mean, they need to. They made a lot of money on the last Love Island. So, listen, I think they were cast before all hell broke loose. I don't think that they just put this cast together. I think everybody was pretty much, except for, Chris. I think that everybody was pretty much on this cast on this show before, it became Jim Crow Island. Oh, she's the one that, Soul Ties KK. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm happy for her. Oh, y'all said she was done. Y'all said she was done dirty? Sarah said KK got done dirty on her season. Oh, KK, why are you back? Did you? Oh, poor thing. She probably signed a contract before she saw what happened to Ohlandria. But listen, it worked out for her in the end. But, prayers up, KK. Prayers up. You are going to be in the lion's den, girl. Charlie is here. MAGA Charlie, child. I don't see Charlie lasting. Charlie, he has a very muscular face and a preteen body. So I don't know if he's going to be able to really withstand the challenges. He doesn't give me athletic. And this show, you have to be very athletic, and you also have to be able to scheme. I just don't know if Charlie can do that. He may be able to talk his way into staying for a few episodes, but I don't know. Listen, MAGA is just a new way to just say Nazi. Like that's what it is at this point, Kay. That's what it is. They switch up the names all the time. He did. He really, really did. But he wasn't doing it like we liked his perspective because he was coming after Taylor, but he wasn't doing it because he was protecting the Black queens. He was doing it because he was mad that he went home and he felt like he should not have went home when Taylor was clearly not into Ohlandria. That's it. That's it. Oh, he said he was done? Well. See, here's the thing. They say that because they're angry at their edit or that they didn't go after the bag the way they should have, that they've seen others do. But at the end of the day, they don't want to go back to their regular lives. So they're going to continue to go on the shows that they talked all types of garbage about, because if not, where are they going to go? Back to the Gap? No. So they're going to be back. Y'all are a mess. Y'all are a mess. Now, I will say this, right? When I saw this cast list, I felt like with all the attention from this season, I felt like they needed a stronger starting line. This cast does not give me that. I would not, if my show was that popular, right? I would have put up my most controversial characters as my starting line. Now, I think they may be bringing people in because I heard rumors of Cachet coming. But you got to grab people because you want to grab that audience that you built from Love Island, the last Love Island season. And I'm just like, I don't know if this cast is going to appeal to the Hitler Youth. I think you needed to start off with just villains. I think you should have started off with just the villains from your season. I think you should have started off with Tyreek. I think you should have also started off with that light-skinned boy from last season, from the first season of Love Island Games. I think you should have brought him back for a redemption arc. I would have started off with all villains because you have now built your show, Love Island, to be a show that creates some of the most demonic villains that reality TV has ever experienced. So if that's who you are, you got to go balls to the walls with it. Like, we needed Tyreek's on crack, right? To start off this show. You gave us some people where it's just like, what the hell is Lucinda going to do? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't think that this was a strong starting line, in my opinion. I think they could have, I think they could have been a bit more evil. Like, Josh is a sweetie. Why would Josh start with him? Bring Josh in later. Don't start with him. You need a villain. You need villains. That's what your show is now. It is, you have created such a bloodlust that people are coming to this show looking to harm. Like, people are looking for people to harm. They're looking for people to yell and fight and scream and tear each other down. Like, this is the show you created now. And now you're starting off with all of these cutie pies. What? No, you should have started off with villains. That should have been your starting line. It should have been all villains, because if you want to maintain the audience that you already had, because the audience that you had before this, they're not sticking around. You traumatize them, so they're gone. So now you got to keep the Hitler Youth entertained. And one thing about those hellhounds, they need blood. They need flesh. And you're not giving them anyone to sink their demonic canines into. I don't know if it's going to be a good season. You did this, not me. What do you guys think about this cast? Let's talk about it. Bird K. Betty said Bird K. Who the hell is Bird K? Was Kaylor before Kaylor? Hopefully she redeems herself. Oh, Bird. Oh, KK. Oh my God. No, not KK. Hopefully she redeems herself and has a better experience on games, especially since it's not as much about love. Oh Lord, I hope she's here for the money. KK, just go for the money and play with them Negroes' hearts. Just go for the money. Empathy said, hey, Nikki, hey, fam, too much is happening in and out of reality TV. Yes, absolutely. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to sit back and mind our business. Babylon is burning, child. And we just got to watch it. We can't do nothing. Spitzy said, hey, Nikki.Star, I'm excited for this live. The Bachelorette definitely forever changed their show, but it's going to be a hot mess. Ohlandria has been out here serving. She sure has. A wonderful lifestyle. I hope Nick said everything to her that's in the confessions, because we don't need nothing stopping Nick Ohlandria's motion. What is the confessions? What's going on? What did I miss? Denise said, did y'all hear that the guy... Yeah. Yes. Oh, we're going to talk about him. Oh, thank you so much, Denise. Devonda said, well, Too Hot Tea got photos of her at Barstool. Yeah, this is Sierra's at Barstool's. You know, listen, she got to do what she got to do to stay relevant. They got to work these 15 minutes, guys. They got to work. It sure did. It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening. It just confirms for me, I'm not leaving this blue state. Woo! Ooh, the block is hot. Yeah, I've heard Tyreek was a menace too, and I've watched like a couple of seasons of the UK. Oh, she did? What did she post? My mom normally lets me know. Oh, where is she at? Oh, she's at the DBA party. Oh, good for you, Ola. She was eating at Valentino. Oh, let me. Ooh! She works this curly hair. She works that curly hair. Good for her. Good for her. Look at this. That girl's amazing. That girl's amazing. Live your life, mama. Live your life. So happy for her. Yeah, everybody's there to be an influencer, and it's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm here for love to find somebody. No, you're not, and that's okay. That's okay. We have, the blinders are off now. You are just here to entertain, and that's okay. Always priceless. I agree. This cast is so random. I may tune in to review, but I don't know if I'm going to watch. I absolutely am going to watch if Tyreek destroys that villa. If he's a menace like y'all say he is, I want to see it. I want to see it. Y'all are so concerned about KK going here for love. What? Wait, how long ago was her season? Because maybe she's grown. What season was KK on again? Maybe KK has grown. Season 5. Oh, okay. Well, we'll be praying for her. We'll be praying for Miss KK. Yes, thank you for empathy. E for empathy said, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you all for supporting Nikki by liking the video. Yes, thank you all so much. It means the world to me. You are my everything. Oh, I swear the only thing that matters to her. Oh, wait. Oh, baby. Oh. We have to go through that. Go through what? Oh, the Star family loves my vocals, Mama Star. Please don't hate. Please don't hate. Please don't hate. He just wanted to be invited to the Clan Raleigh. That's it. Looking like a whole Spaniard. Sit down. Obviously, he said, I'm going to laugh if he goes after KK like he would after Shelly. Well, see, here's the thing. I think Ohlandria and Shelly have started something, especially Ohlandria, where I think now all of the guys are going to go after the dark-skinned Black girls. and hope that they can get the same come up that Nick was able to get. I think this was going. I think a lot of the guys, especially the non-black guys, are going to be going after the dark-skinned girls, hoping that they could get their Ohlandria effect. And I hope the sisters see it. I hope they see, and I hope that, listen, if they see it, play along, get the bag, whatever. But KK, don't fall for it. Charlie is just trying to be famous. Yeah. That's what I think. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that, oh no, I talked about her. Oh, I did. I forgot Andrea. Wait, was she not on my list? Did I skip right by her? Oh, I did. Yikes. Andrea is also on the show. We remember Andrea. She was the one that Rob cried over when she was evicted by Leah. What a season. That's season 6. She's going to be on there. She said, she didn't have a good edit. So she's coming back this time to prove that she actually got some sense. So it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, they could have done better. I was just like, this is your starting line. Huh. Obviously, me said, yeah, even Coco would have been nice to see since she's messy. I hate to say it. Coco, see, I don't know if Coco is messy. I just think that, how can I say this? I think the lights are on, but nobody's been home for a while. There's something missing there with that young lady. God bless her. But something is not quite right. She would have been, I think she would have been good TV. I don't have an aversion to Coco. Just the way she moved was so weird. So weird. And then for her to act like none of that happened, even weirder, that which makes me think like something is happening. God bless her though. Gorgeous girl. Gorgeous girl. Did everybody say no? I'm so confused. Yes, we are. I still may watch. I think I just want, oh, wait a minute. I'm not. Excuse me. Child, I got to pick up my money and my relationships. I'm not boycotting. But, do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel comfortable. Yeah, I got a little too comfortable on here, so I have to remember who I am and where I'm at. It's something odd going on there. Because I just can't believe that with the success of season 7, that this was their starting line. I'm hopeful, but the thing about it is, why would you bank on this starting line and then have people being hopeful for bombshells? You have amassed a new following that doesn't really know about this show. So they don't know to continue to stick around for episodes in hopes that bombshells will come and shake the show up. They don't know that. You got to start them off with chaos because that's what they're here for. I'm not gagging. It just wasn't, no shade to the cast. I'm just thinking about how this show became big, or at least that season. And it is just not, this cast is not matching up to what this show has evolved to become. This is like baddies. You know what I mean? Like, this is baddies with like a few Caucasians. So, y'all create this baddie season, and then y'all give us all these cutie patooties on Love Island games. No. This new fan base is here for blood. They're not going to watch the Polly Pockets. They want blood. You know what? She may be a bombshell. She may be a bombshell again. Who knows? I mean, in Love Island games, it's not just, you're not just a bombshell, right? It's no bombshells. It's just previous cast members just coming in. Well, no, they like to watch the coloreds because they like to torment them. So we'll see. We will see. That's what it should have been. That's what it should have been. That's what it should have been. Yeah, and I think those two would give mess if Coco eventually comes. Perfectly, perfectly stated. This fan base needs somebody to hate. You got to cast a cutie patooties. They're not going to hate a man, even if he's black. KK, I don't know if she's the way y'all talking about how she, she's a bird. I don't know if she's going to really like stand up for herself. You know what I mean? Garby, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hey Connie, thank you for being here. Missed you. Coco said, I agree, Nikki, they need the same energy for casting as traders. Yes. Yes. Who's been? Season 12 or what? What show has been on that long? Yes, thank you, Connie. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Betty said Agua and Love Island, France, because their sexy September singles are Adriana, Chris, and Charlie on all games. Now it has me wondering if whoever else they use for campaign. Oh, I will. Oh my God, Hannah and Charlie reuniting? Uh-oh. Devonda said they're bringing in the bombshells, going to be villains and step on some toes. None of the fake girls mess. I hope not. Like, this is baddies now. This is Bad Girls Club. Bad Girls and Bad Boys Club. Bring on the blood. Thank you, Mel, for the super chat, and thank you for just sending me some love. I totally appreciate it. Obviously, me said, oh Lord, Messy Mitch was on Love Island All Stars. Low key, I want to see Anton's awkward behind, but I love Mitch. He was just awful every episode. It was like just comical watching him become increasingly more awful every episode, and nobody caught it. Like crazy. Yeah, she looks good with that curly hair. She is. Go ahead, girl. She's working it. She is working it. Shoni said KK was rolling around on the floor crying in Casa. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Okay, she's going to be here. Guys, no. KK is going to be here for the money. KK is going to be here for the money. We got to will it. We got to will it. Oh, really? I know that's right. Oh, gosh. She got to be here for, we hope, let's, fingers crossed. Obviously me said also Jack and Justine won last season. And like everybody was like, oh, Jack and Justine didn't work out. Those two were there for the money, guys. I never thought that Jack and Justine were going to their relationship was even going to make it to the airport. I knew that was fake for the money. Betty said Tyreek was a colorist, so I hope KK clocks it and stands up. Well, he's British. They dealing with some stuff over there. Yeah, absolutely praying for them. I wouldn't have done it, but they probably signed a contract before the show. Cassandra said, hi, Nikki. I'm just getting home. Couldn't wait to tune in. Thank you so much for being here, Cassandra. A Wonderful Life said, but this started in season 2 with Justine. The dark-skinned black girl publicity stunt has been a thing. But Justine owned that season. Lord, what a season. Miss Lou said, I don't think KK would deal well with Tyreek. He's verbally violent. Guys, the way you're talking about Tyreek, would he go for her? I don't think the black guys are going to go for dark-skinned black women except for Chris. I think the non-black men are going to be going after them dark-skinned black girls because everybody's trying to get a Ohlandria. Everybody's trying to recreate that. Betty said Coco really messed up her chances, but they've cast worse people than her and allowed the redemption arc, so maybe she'll get one. I don't think that they wouldn't hire or put Coco on this season because of her issues with Ohlandria. They don't like Ohlandria. I mean, they like her now. They want a piece of the pie because she's bigger than the show. But her and Nick not going back to that. Her and Nick. Now always priceless. Kimberly says Solene, or So as they call her, was messy on Below Deck. Well, listen, hope she's messy on this show. No. Janae, she needs to leave non-Black men alone. If I was her, I would leave men alone for a minute. Just chase the bag. Don't try to be in a relationship. But for right now, and I'm not saying because Black men are better. I'm just saying in a relationship that she gets in with a non-Black man, everybody is going to be like looking at the relationship with a microscope, waiting for her to be disrespected by this non-Black guy to be like, see, we told you, you know what I mean? So I think she just needs to keep it cute and keep it mute and secure the bag. Thank you for the super chat. Obviously me. Simply Simone said, I honestly maybe thought that they would have had Huda since the network is trying so hard to make her a thing. I think they probably asked her and she probably asked for more money. I keep on telling y'all, I don't care what y'all see her in. I don't care what she does. She still has that personality. And let me tell you something. You can't have that personality and be a non-white person. Oh, you're only going to be able to do so much talking to them people like that. I'm telling you, give time, y'all. E for Empathy said maybe they're banking on having some good bombshells, short-sighted, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe Jeremiah will go in there. My mom for real thinks that he's going to be on the show. Megan said, I actually think some pulled out because Cassie was supposed to be on as an OG, but she's not coming at all, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. But this starting line is weird. Hannah said, I think who will watch just needs to use one of the backdoor sites so Peacock doesn't get the view. Again, guys, do whatever you want to do. I'm not judging. Mama Star said, Pride won't let Hoodoo come back. She would see coming back as beneath her. Probably. I think she would have done it if they gave her more money. You don't?
No. And just like I think Eva Empathy said that she also insulted Andy. You know, with the next thing. So
you're right.
They probably didn't even ask her.
Yeah. You're right. I forgot about that.
She, they just got by the skin of their teeth of how she acted on that show. Yeah. They don't want that episode.
I forgot about her fighting Andy. I did. So yeah, I think Hood is done with NBC in general. Denise said Hilda is always competing with Ohlandria. I think she's just competing with any popular Black girl. Like, what else is new? Just John just said maybe they will bring in Amaya. What a child. She better do it. She better do something because Amaya is fading fast. She was with Law Roach.
Yes, Shelly. She walking with him. Yes, Shelly.
Guys, I think the girls won't be reality stars much longer. I think Ohlandria is already a celebrity at this point. Like the moves these girls are making. This is how you use your 15 minutes. This is how you use your 15. And it was at his personal event.
Yes.
Work. Love Like You Are said, and why is Chris on the show? The Wuhan Wells don't want. Okay. All right. Betty said, I wonder if they offered Chris a spot on Game so he put up with the hoodlum going into final week and to keep him quiet about the coercion from that he experienced in bed. They better not bring her. I don't think they would have had to do any of that. I think he could have been playing basketball. I think Chris was already cast on Love Island Games. I think he was cast on both shows by the time he came on as a bombshell. Emelina said Justine implied that she liked Jack, but he had a whole other girlfriend off the show. The same thing happened to her twice. Guys, I think Justine is playing the game. I don't think she ever liked Jack. I don't think she liked, what's his name? AD's baby daddy, Ali. I don't even think she liked him. I think this is Justine's character. I don't believe to be the heartbroken girl who finally, who wants to find love, but it never works out for her. So she keeps on going on these game shows that have prizes, money and prizes at the end in hopes to find love. And it just never works. That's her character, y'all. She didn't want no Jack. Yeah. Eat, pray, love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hannah said Hilda did that stuff with Netflix and it's yeah. I think she's probably blacklisted with them. You know what? Let me shut up. I don't know. Let me shut up. Oh, Christina, thank you for the super chat. Christina said, guess Chris won't be playing Space Jam basketballs overseas. Why did he say that? See, Chris, when you said that I could be playing ball overseas, I don't think you knew that we all were clocked that you actually couldn't. That's why you were on this show. Like, boy, bye. Oh, you're also right. She is in a relationship. But I don't think, even if she was, I don't think they would have asked her back. Not with the stunt she pulled. Emelina says she has a nasty attitude for sure. Andy asked her to come on Watch What Happens Live, and she declined. Yeah, it's her. I'm telling you, it will be her, y'all. It will be her. What at Fashion Week doing what? Like, what is she at Fashion Week doing?
Posted.
Looking like a lost Clark sister. I don't know who is dressing her, but I'm like, why do they have her in these Kojic First Lady birthday outfits? She's young. I don't know what is going on with that team. Oh my gosh. Get back friends with Ohlandria and study what she doing, child.
You can't come back.
Hey, Janelle, thank you for being here. And said, what's that guy's name that was with Molly on Tariq's season? I heard that he is also on the show. I came in late. Did you mention him? He was the Caucasian guy with the biracial sisters. I have no idea who that is. What a description. But I don't know who that is. Yeah, Justine is getting the money. Justine is getting to the money, and I love her for it. I think that every Black woman that is going on reality TV needs to study Justine. She is always there for the money, and I love her for it. Just Jonathan said, I already have secondhand embarrassment thinking about how hard Chris is going to be playing these beach games to convince us that he is a pro athlete. Guys, keep in mind, and I think it's because Chris is a big guy, Chris is still very young. What is he, like 24, 25?
No way.
Chris is a baby.
No way.
He's a baby. He's just big, y'all.
No way.
Emily to say, yes, I believe Shelly and Laura Roach are now working together. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yes, Cece said, I just want to brag that I made A's on my exam. I was stressed. Amen. Yay, hallelujah, Cece. Congrats. I told y'all, the Star family, we smart over here. Betty said, Jackstine was cute, but I think she was realistic about a fling, giving distance. USA and UK now perfect match. She definitely played her role. She was not into Ali. She just wanted to win. Look at her recent outfits. Look at her. The sky is the limit. Yes, Amaya Clark. Yes. Just believe and receive it. God will restore it today. Hey, Princeton. Princess said, Nikki, how do you feel about Jeremiah these days? Hood fans tried dragging him as much as possible, but even they softened up on him recently. Well, Jeremiah is being very smart.
Yes, he is.
Jeremiah is doing what A should have been doing.
Yes.
Jeremiah said, I am going to the top. and I am going to ride the coattails of Nicolandria right into legitimate stardom. He's smart. He's smart. Good for him. Good for him. He saw that the best friend seat was open and he went after it. He went after it. What the hell is Ace doing? Doing the Dougie at the MTV Awards at the red carpet? Not even on the freaking red carpet.
And he don't know how to do the Dougie.
He don't know how to do none of that. Him dragging Nick and Ohlandria was so unnecessary.
He getting a tattoo.
Ciao. Emelina said, Amaya at Fashion Week looking crazy. I hate the way her stylist is playing with her.
What style?
Ciao.
What that stuff from H&M?
Simply Simone said, Amaya, ain't nothing wrong with H&M.
She done put that stuff on.
Well, let's not get too beside ourselves. We still working class. Simply Simone said, Amaya was posting for Elle covering a fashion show. Meanwhile, Ohlandria is going. I can't wait for her and Nick to get in Vogue. It's happening, guys. It's happening, guys.
And Calvin Klein.
Oh, Polly, of course. Of course, child. Of course. But you know what? Good for her. Good for... Oh, he's 27? I thought he was 24, 25. No way he's 27 acting like that.
Who, Chris?
What's his name? Chris Smalls? I thought he was a kid. That's not a kid, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, brain not fully developed. Oh,
No, he ain't 30.
He's 27? Oh, he's too big to be acting like that. He's 27? Chris. Chris.
And he's a little cutie. I don't
Absolutely not. He too big to be acting like that. Gee, I would have been doing the same thing. Every time Nick and Ohlandria post something, especially Ohlandria, because he knows who the star is, he under her comments.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, Queen. I see you shoulders. Yeah, smart. Smart man. Smart man. He saw it.
With Nick every single day.
He saw it. I will say this. Is it just for me? Or as the days go by, is Jeremiah getting a little bit, blacker? It's like something's happening. Something's happening. Like I see like his little videos or whatever, and I hear him speaking, and I'm like, Jeremiah, you didn't talk like that before. Like, why are you speaking in such a manner? What's happening here? He came out that villa and was just like, I need to connect to my roots. OMG. I love that he's doing that because that's who he is. He was doing that before the show, so I love that. A Wonderful Life said, Valentino Beauty says Ola will be a global ambassador. Yes. Oh, I love that. Well, listen, let him stay relevant. Let Jeremiah do what he got to do. He's smart. Listen, guys, they have to flip this 15 minutes. And I think those who we're still talking about are doing a great job. Said, someone just said that it was Zach on Tyreek's season that I was talking about. Are there any rumors about your favorite OV? Why is he my favorite? Hold on. I never said that. Don't put me in them. Don't put me in that. I just thought that he was a sweet guy that nobody wanted. But don't put that on me, child. But I do know this. I do know that he said that he's not coming back. He's just like, I'm too old. I think he's like, what, 33, 34? I would agree. I feel like anybody in their 30s, go to the challenge. Love Island. Because look how we're talking about Chris at 27. I don't think you should be on Love Island in your 30s. This is like a show for people whose brains either are not fully developed or just got developed. I think anybody over 27, let's hang it up. Because we're going to expect more out of you. But I don't think that he's coming back. But when was he my favorite? Don't put me in that, child. Don't put me in that. Denise said Amaya has been seen in the crowd watching
Watching what?
thought he was 24. See what I'm saying? You got to be 24 on Love Island. Because now that I know that grown man is 27, I'm like, what are you doing? You see what I'm saying? You got to be mad young on that show. You got to be mad young. I love the Van Carthens. If they, if they go the distance, if our Sims go the distance, I will love if they do that with their name. Sounds so wealthy. Are definitely bound to be in vogue. I need them in all magazines and luxury campaigns. I saw the AI photo. Yeah, they look good. They look good. Yeah, I'm like, Jeremiah, what? I was watching some like clip of like one of his lives, and he said the N-word. I said, Jeremiah, what are we? You don't talk. Stop it. It felt like a slur coming from him. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, when did you start saying the N-word? Who are you hanging with? He really, really is. Is he going through a Kirkpatrick? What is it? Colin Kaepernick? A Kaepernick? Is he going through a Kaepernick? OMG. Because that normally happens with them biracials that got a white mama. They either go this way or this. Just extremes. We gonna see, child. We gonna see. Just John said, as for me and my house, we shall ride with our favorite TikTok bookworm. Yeah, he's a sweetie. We're happy for him. Nothing wrong with it at all. Go get it. You should. You should opportunity. Yes, you should. Yeah, the ego will kill you. It will, or kill any of your opportunities, especially out here. They're not trying to make you a star anyway. You don't fit the profile. So you're coming with attitude and ego? Okay. Yeah, they shouldn't. I remember there was somebody on there who was like 30 and they were crying. She actually ended up winning the season, but she was crying about being 30. And I'm just like, this isn't for anybody over 30. Oh my God. Wasn't he like, what, 51? He was the oldest person on that show and acted a plumb fool. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. He probably might come on games. He probably might. Simply Simone said, if Jeremiah is thinking long-term, he will cut the neutral stance and roll with Ohlandria Nation. The moms are making sure the circle is closed and ops are not making it through. Oh yeah, the moms aren't playing. The moms aren't playing. Tiffany said, I feel like Love Island and Perfect Match are for contestants in their 20s. Love is what? Yeah, it is. No, I don't have anything against him. I didn't know anything about him until y'all told me about him. And then everybody was just like going crazy about him. And I just was just like, y'all can't give a man that much power. So I'm saying when it's counted, don't put me in that. Not me. Don't put me in that. But I think that he was a great character on that show. I just feel like the hype was just, you don't let a man know that. You can't let him know. Like, you can't let him know that, ladies. Chill. But he's a sweet. I wasn't upset about it. But he was a really good character on that show. I'm surprised he hasn't done more reality TV because he was really, really good on Love Island. He might be doing like stuff in the UK, but I haven't seen him do anything over here in America. Black. I said, oh, we using the N-word now? Oh, God. What's going on? What's happening over here? Let me get a couple more, and then we're going to get into Love is Blind. Janelle said that girl that won season 3, I think she was 29. Yes, that's who I was talking about. She was crying the whole time. I'm about to be 30. I'm like, then get off of this show. Get off of this show. Princess said, I can't believe Ace is the star of this season. What a waste of talent. And isn't the star of this season. What a waste of talent. Ego get you. Ego get you. I honestly think, guys, it's his age. I honestly think that if Ace was older, I don't think he would have been making the moves that he's making. We're going to end with Wavy, and then we're going to get into Love is Blind. Wavy said, I think Ace and Shelly will do well in predominantly Black spaces, and Ohlandria and Nick. But even just solo Ola will have worldwide reach. Here's the thing. I agree with you with that, with Ace and Shelly as a couple. I think Shelly on her own could do very big things. The young man she's with, he jealous, and it's just a jealous man. It's bad for business. It's bad for business. She got a decision to make. But, listen, she know her life better than me. Godspeed. Godspeed. Let's move on to Love is Blind. Love is blind, and it'll take over your mind. What are we? No, my desktop. Add a heading. I don't want that. I want my desktop. Yeah, there it is. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm like, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. How do we? Oh gosh, I'm trying to figure this out. Look at me sharing my screen. All right, let's get to the first person from Love is Blind, Miss Shelby. What do we know about Shelby? Shelby. Why is everybody backwards for me? Did Shelby last? No, she should have been first. She was second after. Oh my gosh, Shelby is last. I'm going backwards. Ciao. I didn't load it this way. Shelby is 35. Yes, she's ready. She's a realtor and she's a Scorpio. About Shelby. As a boss lady real estate agent, Shelby knows how to seal a deal, but she still hasn't found a guy who feels like home. Perhaps it's because of the Denver dating pool, which is full of super outdoorsy men who just don't do it for her. I like someone who can put themselves together, says Shelby, who describes her ideal type as a preppy cowboy. In the pod, she's hoping the right guy with the right manners lassos her attention. Men need to be chivalrous, learn how to court properly, and be a gentleman, she adds. But most of all, Shelby is searching for a partner who will make her feel emotionally taken care of. Though, through life's ups and downs, when she finds him, she has plenty to bring to the table. The compliment that I receive most from others is, I exude confidence. And I have a good butt. That is Miss Shelby, 35. Poor thing. I hope you make it to the show. Guys, don't fall in love with any person on this show. They might not make it. You know how Love is Blind is. We don't know. We do not know if she's going to make it, but she's a cutie. Next up, we have Megan W. Megan W. gives me 90s mom. Like, she looks like a 90s sitcom mom. And that's no shade, Megan. That's no shade. Just what you look like. Megan W. 35. Come on. That's right. These women are ready. 35, entrepreneur. She's an Aries. Megan W. loves anything that sparkles. So her friends call her Sparkle Megan, a nickname that's sure to make her pop in the pods. As a self-described type A perfectionist, this entrepreneur has seen the fruits of her labor. In her 20s, she found a lot of financial success, which now allows her to enjoy the finer things in life. But Megan still believes she's very down to earth. Treating others with respect is incredibly important. So if you're brunching with her, you better be polite to the wait staff. Megan is hoping to be an emotionally and financially secure partner who isn't easily threatened. Men are intimidated by my level of success, she says. And hey, a tall guy with muscles wouldn't hurt either. Megan knows she's asking for a lot. Is she? Oh my God. But with her tight schedule, she simply doesn't have time for anything less. I know who I am and what I deserve, Megan says. Okay, Megan. Type A, sparkles, entrepreneur that has seen the fruits of her labor. So she got money. So she probably retired very early in her 20s. So she's looking for a man that is independently wealthy, tall, and has muscles.
I'm looking for him too.
Yeah, Megan, I don't know, girl. Maybe you are asking for a lot, but you know what, girl? It's okay. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, Megan, you can achieve it. Let's see if she finds it on this show. Next up, we have Megan H. I feel like this is not the outfits that these women are choosing. I think this show has a budget, and the budget that they give the costume department is not a lot. And that is why they constantly are pulling garments from Charlotte Russe. Because these women are not picking these dresses. This is not their style. This is not their style. They are picking stuff from Charlotte Russe and the Torrid clearance bin. There's no way. There is no way. But let's get into Megan H. Megan H is 36. Yes, property manager, a Gemini. About Megan, on the surface, Megan H may not look like your typical gamer. That is until you spot her Zelda-inspired tattoo. Okay, she's looking for a white man. Don't worry, she doesn't expect her future partner to geek out with her, as having separate hobbies and passions is key. One thing Megan does hope to share with her forever partner, however, is her spirituality. Extremely self-sufficient, she sometimes struggles to ask for help, especially since she's used to making it work on her own. She's even renovated her entire basement all by herself, but she couldn't go through life without her friends and family who shaped her for the better. Megan can't wait to introduce someone special to them, but if he doesn't have his own friends or close bonds with his family, that's a major red flag. Yep, it's a 36-year-old woman. I know that's right, Megan.
That's right.
I know that's right. She said, listen, I can't be your world. You got to have something else going on because I got my people. You need yours, period. Period, Megan. I like her. There's nothing wrong with that, Kay. But I for a show, I think they could dress them in something a little, we could get a little Banana Republic budget. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's move on to Madison. Okay. She looks like, what is her name? Facts of Life. What is her name? Who is the girl from Facts of Life's cast? Facts of Life cast. Mindy, Natalie Green. Natalie. Doesn't she look like Natalie from the Facts of Life? At least from the shoulders up. Madison is 28. Okay, she's a designer. Okay, Madison, she's a Leo. In pursuit of true love, Madison went on 41st dates last year, but came up empty. Now she's taking her search to the pods in hopes of finding a man with gentle energy. Ooh. Good banter, and last but not least, thick thighs. Yes, Madison! For Madison, this isn't just an experiment. She actually has a blinding, oh, Jesus. She actually has a blinding eye disease, which could cause her to one day lose her vision.
Okay, Madison. Okay, Madison.
Love is blind and I might be too, she said.
Okay,
so I need to find someone that can stimulate my brain outside of physicality. Oh, Lord. Vivacious with a great vocabulary, Madison is very accomplished for her age. She graduated from high school at 16 and has built a successful career that allowed her to buy her first home at 26. Her future partner may be bothered by her habit of leaving cabinet drawers open, but at least she also has a very open mind and heart. Okay, so I'm seeing a problem here. I'm seeing the problem here, and this happens with every cast of Love is Blind. The women are rich and they got their own stuff. Oh my God. This season is going to be a disaster. This season is going to be a disaster. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh, wait till we get to the men. Oh Lord, they do this to us every season. Unequally yoked. Thank you so much, Madison. I hope it works out for you. Oh Lord. Next up, we have Kaylin. Hey, Kai. We have Miss Kaylin. She looks like Hillary Banks. Kaylin is 29, an account executive, Pisces. Kaylin is charismatic. She grew up in a martial arts family. What is going on in Denver? And she won't hesitate to give negative guys with big egos the chop. Instead, she's looking for a lover of life, a lover of other humans, and a lover of animals. Kaylin strives to spread light and darkness and reminds everyone in her life what makes them special. The same goes for her romantic relationships as she seemingly steps into the role of her partner's personal hype woman. 29. But don't take her kindness for weakness. Kaylin knows she has a people-pleasing tendencies. Okay, at least you see it. After a year of being single, finding love has been a winding road. But Kaylin hopes to lead the pause with a guy who will drive through the Colorado mountains with her and off into the sunset. If she makes it to the show, it's going to be an interesting journey. It's going to be an interesting journey. Next up, we have Calabria. 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 29, occupation social worker and a Virgo. Wait a minute. Do y'all know what this name is? Calabria. Is your dad named Khalil and your mom named Bria?
Okay.
I can't. Black Americans every time. Brie, her future husband will have to be in love with the sound of her voice because she talks a lot and values men who actually listen. Good thing this experiment is all about conversation. Calabria wants a husband who'll continue to put in the work after the I do's. They should love me for who I am today and be willing to love me when I am a new person in 5 years. Smart, she says, but to make it to the aisle, Calabria knows she'll have to change her dating habits. I fall in love with potential. Every Black woman struggle and stay too long after seeing red flags. The biggest one in the pause will be if someone asks about appearance and doesn't lean into vulnerability. But if she leaves the experiment with the sporty man of her dreams, Calabria can't wait to meal prep and gym for the rest of their days. 29. Amen. From the men I saw on this show, girl, I don't know, but we'll see. You never know. Next up, we have. You never know. Next up, we have. Who is this? Kate said, love, can't wait. Kate is 33, a registered dietitian, a Cancer. Hyper-independent Kate has been waiting for a life-changing and soul-shaking connection. After her longest relationship of 8 years, After her longest relationship of 8 years, you gave a man almost a decade? Jesus. After her longest relationship of 8 years to an end in marriage, she's wasted her time on too many poor quality men. Now she's looking for a husband, not just a boyfriend whom she can rely on in the long term. Her type is tall and muscular, but she's heading into this experiment in hopes of opening herself up to someone she may traditionally go for, as she often feels misunderstood. I feel like a lot of people perceive me differently than I am, she says. Kate has built the career of her dreams as a dietitian, which means she doesn't think she could be with someone who doesn't take care of themselves. Oh, you would have loved Billy from Love Island UK, from Love is Blind UK. And it's not just physical well-being that matters to her. Kate wants a man who has also done the inner work. You have to be secure within yourself and know what you want, she says. Your partner isn't there to complete you. Okay. Sounded like my grandmother. I hear you, Kate. Next up, we have, who is this? Casey. Casey from Denver, Colorado. Casey is 34, hair and makeup artist, a Cancer. She's the comedian of the friend group. Casey's searching for a sarcastic guy who communicates through funny movie quotes just like her. Ugh, I don't know. Sometimes their sarcasm is just insults, girl. Though she loves to laugh, she's also a big crier. So any man that wants to be with her should also have a soft side and maybe a handkerchief handy. Casey is excited by the prospect of connecting with other single souls first in this experiment. In the past, she's built relationships on initial attraction, which has only ever led to heartbreak. She's also typically dates younger guys. How much younger, girl? You're 34. So in the pod, she hopes to close the age gap. If she meets an outgoing and intentional person who doesn't mind that she's constantly singing show tunes, she'll eagerly accept the proposal and even invite them to join her fantasy football league. Okay, Casey. Next up, we have Hillary. Hillary. This is Charlotte Roos, guys. This is Charlotte Roos. Oh my gosh, Hillary is 39. Okay. Is this the oldest woman we've had on this show? 39?
Get it, girl.
Period. Now, this is the thing. Hillary is 39. She is not playing around. These men, y'all better come correct. Hillary is not playing. 39 medical device sales, a Gemini. Hillary has always been able to hold her own among a group of guys. In high school, she was the goalie. Oh, okay. On the boys' varsity ice hockey team. And she still plays to this day. When she isn't on the rink, you can find her snowboarding on the slopes. Though she's typically attracted to athletic men, her future partner doesn't necessarily have to be on board with winter sports. They can forget about the après-ski as long as they're willing to I'm not saying that right. Après with me, she says. Hillary, however, is quick to add that she's looking for someone who aspires to be more than just a ski bum. She needs an ambitious man who supports her career. Before moving into medical device sales, Hillary was an ER trauma nurse for 4 years. She's not playing around. She was an ER trauma nurse for 14 years, and during the pandemic, she even moved to New York to work with FEMA as a COVID crisis nurse. Her only qualifications is that her future husband must be obsessed with her beloved dog, ER. Oh, God.
Not ER.
We got, this girl is a hockey legend, a trauma ER nurse during COVID, work with FEMA. What man are you going to find on this show, Hillary? Oh, I'm telling you, I know the men are not going to match up. I know the men are not going to match up. Next up, we have China, 39. Oh, these women are not playing. Jesus. Oh, Lord. 39. Marketing manager, Leo. If you just look at the surface, you might think I'm a diva, says China. But this makeup artist is a secret goof who's hoping to find a partner accepting of her many quirks and tendencies to laugh at her own jokes. Plus, she couldn't care less if you don't wear name brand clothing, as long as it's freshly laundered. Dirty underwear gives me the ick. After 5 years of being single, China just wants to connect with a self-assured man who puts in the effort and is consistent. Qualities that have been severely lacking in the Denver dating scene. I have not given up on love, she says, but I'm not settling until I find someone who's serious about me. That someone will also have to share China's strong faith and not be bothered by her sarcasm, which, for the record, she's working on. I know that's right, Miss China. And come through, bundles. Or is that the Letitia? This ain't Charlotte Roos right here. This ain't Charlotte Roos. Maybe the Charter Club, but that's not Charlotte Roos. Next up we have shoulders. Who is this? Hold on. Do I have this right? Ashley. We have Miss Ashley. Ashley is 35. I love the ages. My God, today. We're serious. Denver? Okay, Denver. Ashley, 35, director of compliance. I'm afraid. I'm afraid for these women. I don't think these men are matching up, ladies. She is in Aries. Ashley's friends and family says she beats to the rhythm of her own drum. But since she's been single forever, Ashley is starting to get a little tired of keeping up that beat all on her own. I wouldn't consider myself to have ever been in a real relationship, she says. Why? I wouldn't consider myself to have ever been in a real relationship, she says. Why? Okay. Not judging Ashley. I was just a little caught off guard. Why? According to Ashley, she's an alpha in all areas of her life, especially when it comes to work, which leaves little time to date. Career girl. It happens. Ashley wants to find a partner who can take some responsibility off her shoulders so she can relax. Let me rest and be confident that you're going to keep me safe and that you can make a decision, she says. I'm willing to follow you if you have direction. In other words, to get with Ashley, you've got to be a boss person, especially if you're going to join in on her favorite family tradition, an annual Christmas Eve game night that usually involves a lot of trash talk. Okay, Miss Ashley, good for you. I hope you finds it. I hope you, these fandom men, ladies, I'm concerned. I don't know. Y'all all rich with great jobs. I don't know. I do not know, child. Oh, girl. Now we have Aza. Okay, Aza. Aza is 32, events manager, Aquarius. If you ever need to find Aza, look for the nearest concert. In the last year, she went to 37, and now she's searching for the perfect partner exploring the music scene. He just can't get embarrassed when she inevitably starts dancing. Even among big crowds, her friend describes her as the most positive and happy person in the room. I can believe that. She looks happy in this picture. That's her personality. In relationships, however, that's a double-edged sword, as Aza never wants to start a potentially negative conversation and tends to hold things in. Aza likes to make sure that those around her are having a good time. So, of course, she values people who carry the same respect for others. It's a key quality she'll be looking for in the pods. Despite always being on the go and constantly looking up fun, Aza is actually quite introverted and enjoys solitude. I'm very independent and love the life I've built for myself. So I have high standards and won't settle for just anyone. Oh, God. See, this is a thing, right? This is the thing. I always say, women, get your money, secure your bag, get your careers. The problem with that is, y'all not gonna let the men talk to you crazy. The men gotta come correct when you got your own. And we haven't even read about these men, but I'm already concerned. The women are so advanced. I don't know, y'all. I'm concerned about Denver. Aza, she ain't even met these men. She already cussing them out. Come correct when you address Aza. She got her own money. You're not going to talk to her crazy. You better come correct. Oh, yikes. I don't know, y'all. I do not know. We're going to see. Next up, we have Thickness, also known as Anna. Anna is Where's she at? No, where's Anna? Oh, Anna is 28, a hairstylist and a Virgo. If Anna had one piece of advice for men in the dating scene, it would be go to therapy. Oh my God. Oh Lord. That's why the key to her heart is emotional maturity. She's searching for an easy and authentic connection with someone not too broy, who loves going to concerts as much as she does. Music is a big part of my life, she says. Anna also wants a partner who can calm her mind, and she tends to overthink things. She's not willing to give up her core values for love, and that includes her political views and focus on family. If she ever sees a suitor being disrespectful to their parents, she immediately gets the ick. Anna is fluent in 2 languages and keeps a very tidy home. Her friends often comment that her apartment looks sterile, but that doesn't mean she's uptight. Those who know her best call Anna bubbly, fun, and easygoing. No room for error. They're not playing around with these men. Oh, Lord. Next up, we have Annie. Annie got on her pleather baggy pants. It's not a game. Come on, Annie. Annie is 31. Hair salon owner. Jesus. Aries. I don't know, y'all. Every woman got a great job. It makes a lot of money. I don't know. This hairdresser has had a lot of practice making conversation with clients, so she won't have a problem talking to a wall. As the owner of her own salon, Annie has no interest in men who are lazy and don't support ambition to continue growing her business. Though she's constantly getting compliments on her long blonde locks, which are almost always perfectly styled, she isn't afraid to rough it. Growing up in a very small town, there were only 25 students in her graduating class. She spent a lot of time camping and fly fishing with her family. She even had a pet cow named Rudolph. While Annie has since moved to Colorado's biggest city all by herself, she still looks up to her dad, who's never let her down. She also tends to compare all of her relationships to her parents' fantastic marriage. Hopefully, someone could live up to that high bar. Oof, this is either going to be a really great season or just full of disaster. We will see, child. Next up, we have Allie. Allie is 29, a nurse, Aries, born in Brazil. Allie is a first-generation immigrant who's proud to have learned English and built a life in the U.S. In the pod, she hopes to meet an ambitious and hardworking guy with a similar sense of discipline. Dating in Denver, Allie has encountered a lot of boys who aren't ready to grow up, and she's only in the market for men. I'm looking for a leader, someone that inspires me to be a better person and someone that I could do the same for, she says. But Allie has high standards, so any man who wants to date her will need to rise to the occasion, and they'll have to do so with humility, because for her, a big ego is a major red flag. Plus, he'll have to take the lead on cleaning, as chores are the last thing on her mind while she pursues another degree. If I do find a partner here, they'll have to be okay with me being in school and being extremely busy for a couple years. Denver. Oh no. You are putting these strong, independent, rich women on this show with incels. I know they're incels. I just know it. I don't think we're going to get any marriages. Let's just keep going. Next up, we have Anastasia. Anastasia is 29, a nurse, Taurus. Don't be fooled by Anastasia's Dachshund tattoos. It doesn't mean she has a dog. It actually symbolizes all the hot dogs she's eating on trips to Chicago. She may get married. Anastasia relishes good communication, and because both her parents are therapists, she's often complimented on her ability to make others feel heard. She puts her empathetic nature and listening skills to good use in her career as an oncology nurse. When she's not at the hospital, you can usually find her blowing off steam on the dance floor. Anastasia has danced on the stage with Flo Rida and has been known to start dance battles anytime she's out of town. Though she's looking for a man who will grow with her, she's not willing to change for anyone else. In the past, I've completely lost myself for a partner, and that's not something I will ever do again. Amen. I mean, I love it. I love it. I'm proud of these women. I'm just the men are red pilled. There's no way. Well, you know what? No, these are millennial men, so not all of them will be red pilled. We'll see. Oof. This is going to be very interesting. Let's move on to the men. First up, we have, okay, oh, we're here. Rohan. Now, he is either South Asian or, I feel like this is Trinidadian. Rohan, Trinidadian. I think that's what we're dealing with. Rohan is 27, private equity. Okay. He's an Aquarius, a polyglot with a well-stamped passport. Rohan is hoping to find his forever travel buddy. After moving to the U.S. from India when he was 14, he worked hard to put down roots in Denver. I'm extremely proud of moving to the U.S. and adapting. I didn't speak English and it was really rough. It was a really rough start in the beginning, he says. When it comes to love, Rohan wants to settle down with an open-minded and honest woman. Extremely curious and friendly, Rohan is always asking questions that draw others out of their shell, and he's looking for a strong communicator who can do the same. I don't like being kept in the dark, he says. The one thing Rohan would never give up, or is it Rowan? Rohan would never give up for a romance is his close friendship with his tight-knit family. They taught me how to love, so if I had to sacrifice my family to be with someone, I don't believe that would end up being true love. Okay, we're starting off good. He got a good job. Him and Ali have similar stories, so that may, the first gen love story may happen there. Women are not really concerned about the fashions. We can change that. We always make y'all look hotter. So that's not a big deal. But we're starting off good. We're starting off good. Okay, Rohan. Okay. Let's move on to Patrick. He is very happy to be here, child. Patrick is 31, a construction manager. Okay. Scorpio. Could romance be in the cards for the poker play? Oh, he plays poker and he's a Scorpio. Okay. Always cool under pressure. He's not nervous about taking this unconventional approach to finding love, especially since dating as an Asian American in a predominantly white Denver has sometimes been difficult. Okay, we're getting into it. Describing himself as a late bloomer, Patrick says he hasn't found the one yet because he was immature and insecure earlier in life. This gamble will pay off in spades if Patrick meets someone who matches his easygoing energy. As he puts it, when a girl can just kick it, go with the flow, be spontaneous, that's money. For Patrick, that means being able to engage in the natural give and take of conversation, because chatterboxes are an automatic ick. Oof, I already know one girl he's not going to match with. Though he won the Colorado Poker Championship in 2019, Patrick says he's most proud of being a first-generation college graduate. My family came over here from Cambodia in the 1970s, and I was the first in my family to get educated and find success in America. Okay, what's the poker playing? I don't know, but that's. But we're gonna let it rock. We're gonna rock with Patrick. Next up, we have Nick. He looks like an Old Navy mannequin. Yeah, it's giving Old Navy mannequin. Let's get into Nick. Nick is 28, luxury watch dealer. Capricorn, these jobs, child. This former dual athlete continues blazing in his everyday life. Nick started his own business a few years ago, which allowed him to give up the 9-to-5 grind and make more time for adventure. I'm most proud of finding a way to live my life on a different tempo and schedule than most, he says. For Nick, that means booking last-minute international trips anytime he spots a good flight deal, and he's looking for a partner who's down to rack up some air miles. Okay. I like to go into a trip with a little bit of spontaneity, and I live my life like that. So if every second is planned out, that's not going to work for me. In the past, Nick has held himself back from going too deep with the people he dates because he's afraid of hurting others. So heading into the pods, he's excited to be given the time to build a strong connection with someone through emotional vulnerability. Okay. Old Navy model is spitting. Hey Mike. Mike is 38. Thank God. All the other guys, really late 20s, early 30s. These women are in damn near 40s. We got to get older men. We finally got one. Mike, that's a good 38. Real estate investor, Pisces. Don't be fooled by his pretty face, because Mike isn't afraid to roll up his sleeves and get his hands dirty. From building houses, okay, to conquering the real estate game, Mike considers himself a jack of all trades who loves to spread the wealth. I'm passionate about helping others, and I get fulfillment from seeing other people be successful, he says. But he can't hang with those who can't help themselves. So anyone who gives off grandma vibes in the pods won't get a second date. Ideally, his partner will share his growth mindset and be excited to experience new things together. This globetrotter loves to travel to new places, always looking for the best beaches, views, and meals, but balance is key. Mike wants a partner who takes care of themselves inside and out. I'm looking for a partner to be healthy mentally and physically. Okay, Mike. All right, we'll see. We'll see what Mike got going on. Next up, we have Michael. He looks saved. He looks very saved. We're going to see what Michael got going on. Michael, 41. There we go. Medical cells, a cancer. Michael is entering the pods to shoot his shot, and he's had some practice as he's a regular at Dave & Buster's. Every time he hits the arcade, Michael makes it his mission to beat the high score in the basketball hoop game, and he loved to have his boss babe, boss babe at 41, all right, by his side, cheering him on. I'm super excited for her to come along and realize she's got a winner, he says. Fun fact, Michael has one small big toe. His heart, on the other hand, is huge. He absolutely loves and takes pride in being someone his friends can confide in. Entering into the experiment, he doesn't want another pretty face. He's looking for a beautiful soul. However, a great smile will also score points with Michael. The youngest of 7. Yikes. He grew up as the baby of his family. But nowadays, he takes care of his friends' kids, which he really enjoys. Yikes. Good luck in the pods, Michael. A male baby of the family, I wouldn't do it. Next up, we have Jordan. Jordan is 35. No, this is Logan. This is Jordan. Jordan is 30, service manager, Libra. For Jordan, patience isn't just a virtue. It's a non-negotiable to a single father to a 4-year-old. You can judge someone's character on how patient they are, he says. Jordan is looking for someone who'll love his son like he's their own. But because a lot of people don't want to date parents, he so far hasn't had much luck. Jordan's best habit is eating healthy, but he's also well aware that his go-to chicken breast breakfast smoothie might not go down smooth for everyone. I know it's gross, but trying to get my protein in, he admits. Though he didn't graduate from college, Jordan has gone far in his career. He's very proud of that and values ambition almost as much as a sense of humor and good hygiene. I'm really sensitive to smells and body odors. Okay, Jordan. Oof, who wants to make that smoothie every morning? But you know what? Some woman would. Hey, Logan. Logan, I'm telling you, Logan gonna be thick. How much time Logan got? How old is he? Logan, 35. Yeah. TikTok, Logan. You're about to be thick. Logan, 35, account executive, Capricorn. Logan is just a small town boy, and he'll tell you that by singing to the tune of Don't Stop Believing by Journey. That's right. He's known among friends for spontaneously breaking out in song at any moment. Family-oriented Logan strives to strike up a romance in the pods with someone who'll be excited to go home to Wisconsin and celebrate occasions with his parents, sisters, and in-laws. And he can't wait to be a parent himself. So not wanting to have kids is a deal breaker when it comes to dating. He's also turned off by people who don't take accountability for their actions. After 4 years of being single, Logan's in the market for a partner who can own their mistakes and have tough, direct conversations that lead to growth. It's something in there. I'm feeling something, my woman's intuition, but we're going to let it rock. We're going to let it rock because we don't know if he's going to make the show. So we're going to see. Next up, we have Joe. I want to know. Joe is, 29. Okay. 29 sales, and he's a Virgo. Described by those closest to him as the life of the party, Joe has been known to steal the spotlight. All these men are singing at a karaoke bar, usually singing Queen. You know what? A lot of these men are good matches for each other. His personal nature also serves him in his relationships, and he's most proud of being a loyal friend. Since Joe's love language is quality time, he spends a lot of it with his family, watching sports, going to concerts, and regularly attending his nephew's soccer game. His parents, his perfect match, will not only want to join in on that family fun, but she'll also be eager to nurture their connection as a couple through genuine one-on-one conversations. In the pods, Joe hopes to meet someone with whom he can go deep and share his strong faith in God. Bonus points if she doesn't mind his near constant whistling around the house. He knows it can be a bit annoying, but remember, his ability to carry a tune comes in handy on the nights out. All these men are deep into karaoke. What is going on in Denver? Next up, we have Jensen. Jensen looks like one of the lead characters in From. They got like the same, from the hair, the eyebrows, the smile. He looks just like that guy. Anyway, Jensen is 29, a data analyst, and he's a Gemini. After college, Jensen biked across the country from the Santa Monica Pier in Los Angeles to Montauk, New York. That journey taught him a lot about himself, and he's eager to learn even more inside the pods. While Jensen is searching for a mate who can match his speed, she doesn't need to be able to bike from coast to coast in just 2 months or quickly recite the alphabet backwards, one of his own hidden talents. But she can't be lazy, and that's his biggest ick. Jensen is extremely close with his 5 siblings, so ideally his partner would also be family-oriented. As someone who's always smiling, Jensen is often told he's too optimistic, but he believes his glass half full approach to life. It's what makes him so spontaneous and open to an unorthodox experience like this. This is another guy, something. The woman's intuition is telling me something. But we don't know if he's going to make it to the show. So let's move on to Dylon. Dylon is 32, a financial analyst, a Gemini. Dylon is constantly quoting The Office, and he'd like to meet someone who shares a sense of humor. You could say he's looking for the Pam to his Jim, or maybe it's more like the Angela to his Dwight, since he admits he could be a bit weird. And his type on paper is physically fit with blonde hair. But you're coming on Love is Blind. More importantly, he needs his partner to be an active and goal-oriented go-getter who's always trying to find a better version of themselves. But after 4 years of being single, Dylon isn't willing to settle for less than he thinks he deserves. He just so happens to have attended the same elementary school as Warren Buffett. So, of course, ambition is important to him. Too many red flags. I'm feeling something's going on with Dylan. Too many. We're gonna see if he make it to the show. Next up, child, Edmund. This is the one that eats his boogers, and he's looking for a wife. The bar's in hell. Edmund, 29, realtor, Libra. Energetic Edmund knows he can be well a lot. When I go out with friends and it's popping, I'm just in a moment, having the greatest time. But I could see how that could possibly get on my partner's nerves, he says. If that happens, you can ask him to take it down a few notches, but never tell Edmund to slow his roll, because his biggest passion in life is rollerblading.
It's eating boogers.
Mom. And when he gets to going on his skates, he's faster than all the cars on a city street. Rollerblading is the one thing he'd never be willing to give up for a girl. That or gummy bears. After earning his master's degree, Edmund moved to Colorado from his home state of West Virginia. Now he's looking for someone compassionate, friendly, and down to earth to join him in his next chapter. This is a task for a white woman. We're gonna hand him over to y'all. Good luck, Edmund. Good luck. Next up, we have Dale. Where's he at? Dylan. Dale is 30, an IT advisor. Oh, yikes. He's an IT advisor, and he's also a Sagittarius. I wouldn't do it. Originally from the UK. A lot happening right now. Dale settled down in Denver, but has yet to find love stateside. His charming English accent will immediately make him stand out in the pods, but it's what's on the inside that matters most. Dale is looking for a partner to inject some optimism into the everyday. An overly negative person gives me the ick, he shares. I need some positivity in my life. His friends and family would say he's still single because he's picky. Dale, on the other hand, claims he simply wasn't ready for a serious relationship until now. Determined to trade in the casual for consistent, he hopes to meet a loyal person he can count on to stick around even when the times get tough. Dale tends to be tardy. He's missed more than a couple of flights in his life, but perhaps he'll find someone for whom he's worth the wait. He already want the woman to do so much work. No. And why is his suit jacket so short? It's very medium, Deo. Very, very, very medium. Next up, we have Chase. Okay. Chase is 29, water treatment consultant, a Gemini. Don't sleep on Chase. No, really, because he adheres to a strict 9:30 p.m. bedtime at 29. Oh my, he's strict.
Put me to bed.
And wakes up early at 5 a.m. to fill his day with lots of activities. Oh no. After spending the last 8 months solo traveling around Southeast Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, he's ready to share a suitcase with someone special. And if she has a taste for adventure, even better. Chase has bungee jumped, biked 450 miles along the coast of California, and recently earned his dive master in scuba diving. Ocean activities are really beautiful to share with a partner, he says. In the pods, he's looking to match with a sweetheart who shares his sense of humor and active lifestyle. If the right woman is in there, he'll be ready to dive deeper into the coral reefs. Chase got money. I think he comes for money. That might be a little difficult personality-wise because we've seen this before on the show. But only time will tell. We don't know if he's going to make it to the show. Next up, we have Brendan. Brendan is 32, a finance manager. He's a Leo. Solution-oriented Brendan is always looking for ways to fix everything. But at least he's no fixer-upper. Brendan actually has a master's degree, which he earned while working full-time. Wow. Plus, his friends and family describes him as caring, compassionate, and funny. So far, though, he's been unlucky in love. Maybe it's because he was born on Friday the 13th. Dating endeavor, or menver, as others call it, has been tough since there are so many more single men than women. Entering the pods, he's looking to meet a best friend who's respectful of others and makes him laugh, which is the key to his heart. I have a lot of love to give, he says. I just haven't met the right person. He's the first guy that's given me something good. He's the first, I don't know. Like, he's the first guy that's given me something. I don't know. I feel positive about this one, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. Next up, we have Blake. Blake is 34, accountant, Aries. As an April Fool's Day baby, Blake knows how to take a joke, but he's never been more serious about finding a partner. In the pods, women who are interested in different perspectives will capture his attention. I find curiosity very attractive, he says. Inquisitive minds go a long way in helping to pull Blake out of his shell. I'm a little more introverted than most people would expect, he says. I process things internally. Up until now, Blake has prioritized his career over romantic relationships, but he's finally ready to focus full-time on finding love. This experiment makes that goal very attainable, he says. Speaking of goals, Blake has already accomplished a lot in his life. He's most proud of owning a home where his beloved Burmese mountain dog, Mabel, calls the shots. Anyone hoping to become a dog mom to Mabel must enjoy what Blake calls stereotypically Denver things, especially hiking. Now, he's the first guy that I feel like is actually ready for marriage. I believe him when he says that he's ready to settle down. He's worked. He has his home. He has his dog. I told you, when a man gets a home, when a man buys a home, he fitting to put a woman and a family up in it. I feel like this Blake, if he makes it to the show, I think he might actually get married. We'll see. We will see. Next up, and I think he's the end. Yeah, the last one on the list is Anton. Anton is 29. Okay. 29, transportation logistics. Bus driver. He's an Aquarius. And they got good benefits. I'm not dragging it. Anton's biggest turn on is somebody who's willing to open up, share their life story, and be sincere. Feeling that connection is very important to me. Anton's life story, by the way, started in Russia. He spent his childhood there, and though it may surprise the women he dates in the pods, English isn't his first language. While his dates won't be able to see them in the pods, Anton has a few tattoos, some of which he gave himself. He's ready to make an even more permanent decision and marry a woman who's family-oriented and wants to settle down, hopefully with a dog. Though he'll readily admit that vaping is his worst habit when it comes to relationships, you'll never see Anton blowing smoke. My friends and family would describe me as very truthful, and that's probably my greatest quality. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the road for the men and the women of this show. I don't know, guys. I don't know how many weddings we're going to get, if any. I think we may get one, and I think it might be Blake. But the thing about it is, the women in Denver, they make money. They make money, and they got good careers, and they are not budging for no man. That could be very intimidating to men, because a lot of men are not okay or don't feel comfortable, or they feel emasculated when a woman is, just further off in her career and her education and in her finances than him. And it seems like a lot of these women are unequally yoked to these men. But some of them have really good jobs. So we'll see. We'll see who makes it. This show, when does this air? I know it airs in October, but when October? Oh, October 1st. So it's on the way. It's on the way, child. My God, today. I will say, you know what? We may get more because we may get more marriages because these are, I think this is probably one of their oldest cast, right? Like a lot of people, we got one person over 40. We have a lot of the cast is at the end of their 30s. So I think we may have some success, but I don't know. I feel like Denver can go either way. It could either be one of their most successful seasons or it could be one of their worst seasons. We will see. What do you guys think? The NNA said, I don't think we're going to see any black women on the actual show. I feel like we will see the Booger and Dale though. Yeah, the Booger and Dale don't give me that they're going to be with black women. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Kay said a lot of these Love is Blind men actually look okay in the face, but they're dressed so poorly. But see, that's the thing. Women, we don't really look at that because we can work with that. We always make them fly and fine. That's okay. That's okay. Again, I also think that the styling is not them. I think this is the show. I don't think this is I don't think we've seen anybody's personal style. Just John said Denver may get marriages if the women are desperate, not because the men are desirable. Well, we'll see. Some of them seem to have really good jobs. Kay said, like if Anton had showed up in a dark, well-tailored suit, he really could have looked like something. Yeah, but again, I think this is a show. I don't think this is them. He's a very odd individual. And I just don't think he'll connect with the black women on this show. I just do not see that happening at all. You don't like a rollerblading man? Oh, you couldn't date men out here in LA. Oh, they all rollerblade. That's their thing, girl. That is their thing. Like, is it a nervous condition? What is it? What is it? That's just odd. Odd. Because that's what he mentioned. And when they were doing like the cast interviews, he mentioned that he eats his boogers. Weird. Betty said, "Dyeline is a red flag. He thinks he's probably hotter than he is and deserves a blonde that will actually be out of his league, but he won't see it as such. He's on the wrong show." Yep. Miss Brown Sugar said, Jensen is the black sheep of his Mormon family, I bet. He think he's so radical. We will see, child. We will see. ME said, I'm sorry, but these men don't seem quite it for the year. But that's always Love is Blind. Like the women always surpass the men. Miss Brown Sugar said, Jordan is a lie. The number of women I know who would fawn all over again a single dad. That ain't the reason he's been. I didn't want to say anything. But I'm just like, Jordan, something up. Something going on. We'll see. We will see. I just, the baby boy of a family, that's some work. That's some work. And he has all of those other, and listen, I think he said he's the youngest of 7 siblings. Already, there's a lot going on. If those 7 siblings are girls, he wants a woman that is going to suffer. And I can't. I can't. Just Shonda said this cast has way too many people that we are never going to see again. Yeah, I don't know who's going to make it. I really, really don't know. I think they're absolutely going to push boogers on the show. They're absolutely going to push him on the show because why wouldn't you? Right? Like, why wouldn't you add boogers to the show? You put him in the let me close out of this. You put him there it is. You put him in the trailer and had him mention that for a reason. So you're absolutely going to push boogers. And some some white woman that's approaching 40 is probably just going to fall for it because she's just like, well, turning 40. Let me give boogers a chance. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, Booker's he's gonna make it on the show. He is going to make it on the show. Y'all not gonna do the hockey player like that. Y'all, we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. We're not gonna do the hockey player like that. I will say this: Denver, a lot of their, hot and sexy singles got nice jobs. Nice jobs. I'm gonna get two more. Hello. Shoni said, not gonna lie, the booker eater threw me all the way off. The way my stomach turned, imagine. Woo! Gross. Wait, they did? Oh God. Well, and listen, at least she's aware, Mel. She's aware that she's a people pleaser. So we will see. We will see, child. Let's move on to the Bachelorette. So what? I think yesterday the Bachelorette was announced. The Call Her Daddy lady. She I really am like, I'm trying to style my hair. I'm giving climax. I got a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. Anyway, my mom loves this look because it's so 90s for her. It's so 90s. Anyway, yesterday it was announced from Call Her Daddy that like she teased that she had like this big announcement, and it was a rose and it was Bachelorette, and it was announced that it's this lady, the Mormon Wise lady. I don't think this announcement hit the way that they wanted it to hit because everybody was just like, what? It was so weird. It was so awkward. None of us knew why they made this decision because she's not a part of Bachelor Nation, right? And the thrill of, or the draw for Bachelor Nation was that they pulled people out of regularity and gave them this platform because you believe that those people. Mom, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Because you believe that those are the people who are really looking for love in a relationship. And to pick somebody who's already on a show who was already trying to get some kind of notoriety, it just takes away the originality of what The Bachelor and Bachelorette was about. Was just like these regular people really want to find love. Now, we know that the show has been tainted because there are so many people who are coming here for opportunities, but I don't know what's going on over there at Bachelor Nation. I got to be honest with you, Bachelor Nation, those of y'all calling the shots on all of these shows, y'all moving like I got a bad drug habit. The decisions y'all are making are terrible. Bachelor in Paradise was horrible. Me and Mama Star couldn't get through it. Like after I found out that Bailey was still with that guy, I was just like, I don't want to watch it. Even without that, it just wasn't a good show. And now making this lady who is extremely problematic, making her the face of your franchise is crazy. Like it doesn't make any sense. And I think it's because Mormon Wives was so successful on Hulu, they think that can translate, or that will translate to regular TV. And that's the thing. I think they all do not understand that the streaming audience and the regular network TV audience, not the same people. Not the same people. I do not think that this single mother of 3 is going to be widely accepted by that audience. Because there's a lot of older women, a lot of older conservative women, conservative white women, who are not going to take too kindly that this single mom of 3 is on this show dipping in and doing it while her 3 kids are back in Utah, which is now gangland. My God, today, you better check in with the Mormons before you go up to Utah, child. It is not safe. But I just don't think that is going to go over well. Then she has, these domestic violence charges. And I don't know. I don't know if that's the best decision, but I think it's because it's a Hulu show and ABC owns Hulu and they're just trying to mix their cast around. I don't think that this role should have went to an unknown for Bachelor Nation. I think that this role should have went to someone within Bachelor Nation and not somebody who was just on a popular streaming service show. Because that doesn't necessarily always translate to the audience. And it seems like they haven't been listening to their audience for a while. Bachelor in Paradise was a dud. And they put so much money into that show, and it just was not good. Bachelorette, I just don't know. I don't know how good it's going to be because, one, I don't think that audience really knows about her. Like some people do, right? The younger audience, but that's the thing. The younger audience is not the main audience. And I think same thing what's going on with Love Island. You'll get these new people to the fan base, and you start changing the show to fit and appease them, not realizing that it's the older people who have been rocking with this show for decades that are the ones that are going to be consistent viewers throughout. But because you're trying to chase this instant fame, you're not thinking about the OG fan base that has been holding you down even when your seasons were garbage. So I don't know if that is the smartest decision for them to make with that. Also, having said that, this girl is not a likable character. Like the Bachelorette has to be likable. The Bachelorette has to be likable, and she got a little toot to her. So I don't know. I don't know if she's going to be able to play the Polly Pocket princess role. Y'all saw how y'all did Claire. Y'all did not like Miss Claire having her own independent thought and cussing them men out. And not only does this lady cuss out men, she beats them up. So I don't know, girl. I don't know how that's going to go. I have no idea. The show is forever going to be changed at this point, because not only now have they changed the formula for the Bachelorette, and they changed it for the Bachelor. This is the thing. When y'all change up the formula, Bachelor Nation, it does not work. Y'all changed up the formula for the Bachelor and made Matt James the first Black Bachelor. And he was like, I'm not Black, I'm Caucasian. And he ended up being one of the worst bachelors you guys could have ever picked. You change up the formula for him. You should have picked somebody from Bachelor Nation, somebody that the audience already knows and wants to be on their journey. Now you're switching up the formula where you're just picking anybody who's popular. So anybody popular could now be the Bachelorette. So now you're making it Celebrity Bachelorette. And that's fine. But does your audience that's been rocking with you for decades want it to be Celebrity Bachelorette? I don't know. I don't know, because y'all did a big gamble with Bachelor in Paradise, and the views clunker. It wasn't good. And I think y'all throwing a lot of money to this show And I don't know. We will see if she can hold the audience because, like, she's popular for being awful. The Bachelorette is not supposed to be awful. She's supposed to be likable. People are supposed to want to be like her. And I don't know if this lady could do it. I will say, I think it's great that they picked a single mom, right? I think they've done this before, right? But I think it's great, like a single mom, of course. Like, that makes sense. But it's just like a single mom. This girl is very controversial. Are they going to bring her crack hair boyfriend on the show? Because you know, I like to do that twist, the ex, and be like, oh, I still want you. Is the baby daddy going to show up and try to fight her? And like, what is going on? It's just, this is just such a ghetto decision. I mean, out of everybody on the show, you picked the ghettoest character to make the Bachelorette. This could go either way. This could either be a very great decision, or it could be another terrible decision that you guys have made over there. Who in the hell is making these decisions? It's so weird. It's so weird. And that leads me to this. We talked about it before, guys. Everything is political. Everything is political. And you're saying, oh my God, why did they choose her? Why is she the next Bachelorette? Let me tell you something. MAGA Barbie was chosen for a reason. Because everything is political, even down to your reality TV shows. She represents this wave of conservatism that is now being forced down everybody's throats. So you're going to see it in the shows. We've already been seeing it in our stores, like what we're consuming now. And that is what it's going to be like for the remainder of this presidency. So get ready. Get ready. That's all I have to say about the new Bachelorette. Ghetto MAGA Barbie is now the Bachelorette, and we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. What do you guys have to say, child? Hey Ramel, how are you? Thank you for being here. The NNH said they really don't have any men applying for this show. None. Child, I listen. Denver got some nice guys though. I mean, considering, I think they got some nice guys. Just Jonda said Kate gave somebody her whole pop lock and drop it 20s. Dang, 8 years. Crazy work. Oh shoot. How did that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. Oh God. They always do this, and I don't know why. I do not know why. Like, a lot of these women are pushing 40, and a lot of these men are pushing 30. That's like, for some of these people, it's like it's a decade. And I listen, timeline, age gap relationships, I think they work later in life. 20s and 30s, two different times, especially for men. And like, it's like now 30s, 40s, 40s, 50s, that's different. That's different. 20s and 30s. A 26-year-old guy should not be chatting up a 38-year-old woman. No. The NNH said, I think I want to straighten my hair. I'm trying to keep it curly, y'all, but my hair is so uneven. It's so uneven. Oh. But the curls are coming back. The NNH said, why do they keep in the part about him eating boogers? I don't know. I do not know. Exactly. I don't want to be led. Like, you can lead out in some things, but you're leading me where? This is a partnership. We're in this together. You can lead out and taking out the trash, but we're partners. We are working together in this. We talk about it. We make decisions together. Absolutely not. You know what? I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that too. I can kind of see that too. Just Yana said people all over Love Is Blind feed, including. Oh yeah, you said that. It's America. Everybody scams. You can scam up to the presidency, child. Miss Brown Sugar said, child, the Denver season of Married at First Sight was a bust, so I'm not too confident about this bunch. And I usually like peeps from Denver who I've met elsewhere. I will say this. They all seem to have nice jobs. I'll give them that. I didn't want to say it. But why did Patrick pose that way? Like, and that was probably the best one they got of him. You never know. You never know. Women have married worse. You never know. You never know. Y'all call one of these guys jabbing? Oh Lord. It is giving Sears. It is giving Sears. OMG. Kay said a lot of the Love Is Blind men actually look okay in the face, but they dress so. Oh yeah, I got that one. And she's fertile. I watched the first season of Mormon Wives. That mother don't use protection. Is it the religion? Because she do not. She is a raw dogging queen, child. She is a raw dogging queen. She will raw dog and you can shoot up the club. She's a raw dogging queen. Mel Ron said, Bachelor franchise is failing hard. I totally forgot about Paradise. It was terrible. I tried to get through it. It was really, really bad. Paradise was really, 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 really bad. I saw that. It was so bad. I was like, when did they have a reunion? And somebody was just like, oh, it's a podcast. What is happening? What is happening over there? I'm telling you, I never thought that there would come a day, but I can see both of those shows getting, all of like the Bachelor shows, I can see them getting canceled. Like it is, somebody over there has a vendetta against Bachelor Nation because they are making the worst decisions. And I can't believe Disney actually is making that kind of decision. I really, really can't, because it's just like, just because the show is popular on a streaming service does not mean it will transfer to the network TV audience. That's why you made those streaming services, to attract an audience that you could not get through network TV. I don't know if that audience is going to be receptive of that girl. Eva Empathy said, I watched the first season of Mormon Wives show. I'm kind of shocked they're going in that direction. They're taking a gamble. They're taking a gamble. Absolutely. Her mother even said it. We'll see. We will see. I did not believe it till you guys all started sending it to me. I was like, oh, so we're really doing this. Interesting. She really, really does. She was a mess on that show. I'm like, what made you think that she would be the best representation for your show? Like, you watched her on that show, a total train wreck, and decided, I'm going to let her be the face of the franchise. Everything is political. That's the thing. She's great train wreck TV. The Bachelorette is not train wreck. I want to see how this is going to work. I might just watch. And maybe that's what they're banking on. They're banking on all of us watching, being like, how the hell y'all going to pull this off? because they're hoping that the people that watch Mormon Wives are going to watch her as the Bachelorette. And I'm just like, people watch her because she's a train wreck. Like, nobody's watching her to have like a real love story. Like, I don't know who's making decisions over there. I do not know. The Internet 8 said, I think it's strange they have a Mormon lady with domestic assault charges and who wants more clout this spot. We really know the men won't be there for love. The men that they're going to cast on this show are all from LA. None of them want to be a father to 3 children. Come on. Like, we're not making sense here. None of them want to be a stepdad. They all want to be influencers and actors. They are not trying to be somebody's daddy, especially the kids that ain't theirs. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what love story is she going to find on The Bachelorette? It just doesn't make sense. Miss Brown Sugar said, I don't mind them breaking out of the rut of also... But this chick right here, they know she's drama, so I want to see how production is spin to make it make sense. But the thing is, I'm like, yes, she's drama, but is that what you want for The Bachelorette? Y'all hated it when y'all hated Claire. So I'm just not understanding how you think that this is going to be better. It's very, very weird. It's like, what in the Jerry Springer is going on? What is going on? And that was one of Sarah, Bachelor in Paradise was one of their best shows. It was one of their best, not even Wells could save that season. It was horrible. Horrible. Her and that baby daddy, I hate to say it, they're a match made in hell. Like, they're perfect for each other. They constantly find their way back to each other. And with how messy that show was, I would not be surprised if the producers make that guy have a guest appearance where he's pining for her love and saying, I want to make this work. She's always going to try to make it work with him. They have, I think he's the father to maybe 2 of her kids. Like, she's always going to try to make it work with him. Always. What is going on in Utah? Child, the chickens are coming home to roost. The chickens are coming home to roost. Miss Brown Sugar said, and what men are they recruiting for her? Who would be a good candidate? Who? What man is coming on a show saying, yeah, I want to get married to a woman that I am dating for 6 weeks with 30 other men and instantly become a stepdad, a husband and a stepdad? It doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. They are absolutely grasping at straws. And it's sad. It's sad. Brown Girl 44 said the Mormon Wives have excellent engagement. They have 2 other women from the show on Dancing with the Stars. Again, those ladies on Dancing with the Stars are with other people. They're in an ensemble cast. This is she is going to be the lead. And they are expecting those Hulu people to come over and watch this show on ABC every night. It could happen, but I'm just like, it's a big gamble. It's a big gamble. And that's great, but it's just like, you got to think it through. Because those fans are very young, like they're kids. They're kids. You would be better off holding on to the adult fan base because they're already who they are and they are going to age with the show. These kids are going to find something else. This is a TikTok generation. They're not going to be loyal. They're going to find something else. There's going to be younger and hotter, more chaotic people that they're going to focus on. They're going to go to whatever is popular for that moment. And y'all are hoping that those kids who are now in school, who are now in school are going to sit home every Monday night after school, after homework, after dinner, and stay up till 10 to watch this show. By the time the show airs, them kids got to be in bed. Y'all should have dropped this mess in the summer. What? Somebody over there got a bad drug habit, guys. They got a bad drug habit. They are making decisions like they are on meth. It is scary. Megan said, I know she's contracted on another network, but since we're doing crossovers, production should have thrown whatever amount at Janae, considering she has a lot of buzz right now. Well, see, that's the thing. ABC owns Hulu, so that would make sense. There's no way Janae will be the Bachelorette for two reasons. One, she's under contract with a different network, which is Peacock. Two, she's Black. We're not getting any more POC bachelorettes or bachelors under this administration. Absolutely not. We are living in white America's last stand. It's going to get real Jim Crow before it gets diverse ever again. The N and the H said they think that because something is on TikTok is going to make money, but that's not how that works. Yes, because the people that are making the decisions are really old. They need millennials. Millennials ain't making them decisions. And I'm not saying like their age is it's because they're old and corny or whatever. It's just that they're so not aware. That's the problem with Hollywood. Hollywood is being ran by really wealthy, older Nepo babies who really don't know what's hot, but they see money in certain places and they just make those decisions to go after it. And those decisions don't necessarily work, but because they have so much money and they have things to lose, they'll just merge or cancel or sell off something just to keep the money flowing. But they're making very poor decisions. They're canceling this show. They're making this show. They're doing, and it's not really grabbing the audience, but they have so much money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They gave us a villain. But guys, this is the season that we're in. We talk about it all the time. We are in the season where really bad people are being awarded heavily and are put in positions of power. That's how we got a Huda, right? And that's why we have to be very aware of our votes and who we're putting into places of power, especially the president. That is the highest office in the United States of America. That office influences our nation heavily. So when you have somebody like this big, nasty brute who is at this position of power, everything starts to resemble that now. You got American Eagle doing eugenics ads and nobody's batting an eye. You have like politicians, sitting down with literal Nazis and being like, oh, we're just discussing different views. It's like we're just in a really bad timeline right now. And we're going to continue to see the worst people get the biggest platforms. Now, it won't work. None of it will work. But the opportunities will be given to those people because of what is happening right now in this administration. Welcome to hell. The N and the H said the Bachelorette has to at least be likable at the beginning. Then if you don't like her at the end, oh well, yeah. I don't know. Taylor is it her name, Taylor? She may surprise us. What's the saddest thing about this is that they would have never picked a man with a domestic violence charge. They would have never picked a man with a domestic violence charge to be the Bachelor. Oh, the double standards go crazy. I don't know. I've been waiting for that show, Tiffany. I don't know what's going on. That's the thing. That's why I'm kind of like, should I watch? Because it's either going to be really good or a disaster. Nobody knows. No, like this is the thing. Bachelor in Paradise, I was trying to stick with it because of the Goldens. It was just so bad. I could not watch anymore. It was so bad. I couldn't believe it. It was their best show. Y'all know how excited I used to get for Bachelor in Paradise. It was terrible. Terrible. Oh no, he dropped her like a bad habit. Dumped her out of nowhere. Took her on a trip to Tokyo and said, "Go home by yourself. I don't want to be with you anymore." And who's surprised? The end in the eight said apparently she was messing with someone right before it was an ciao. Ciao. This is gonna be messy. Always Prices said, I think they've gone to give Maga Barbie the villain edit and make an example out of her. I don't know, child. We will see. Hey, Give Me Shelter, how are you? Thank you for being here. Nora said, hi, Nikki and Star fam. I wonder if more reality TV shows are going to go in the direction of cross collaboration between different TV shows. The Bachelorette choice was a very strange choice. I think that's going to happen with networks and their with the big three networks and all of the networks with under them that they own. I think that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's going to happen. Always Priceless said, age gap in the instance of what's that? TFP will be okay because she is probably still mentally a 22-year-old or however she was when she first got married. What is TFP? You're talking about they got to be careful with the TFP. What the hell is a TFP? That's the thing. Like they're always going to, for some reason, I don't know what they're talking about in their little chat rooms about older women, but they're always going to try it. But it's just like, what can a 20-year-old do for you? You are 37. What the hell can he do? Like, girl. Kay said it's actually crazy that the age gap between Cordell and Serena and Nick and Ohlandria works so well. But besides them, I don't know that it would be successful in their 20s. Absolutely. Those two, I think they work because there's a maturity there that those men apply to the women that they're with because they want to be with them. So they allow themselves to grow and learn from those women because they really want to be with them. So they put in the work and they put in the effort. A lot of times men don't do that. Men don't do that. And that's why it's so abnormal to see, especially not just in men, but in such young men. Just John said, if there are black men on the show, TFP will be all over it. What is that her name? What is going on with what is the TFP? Oh, Taylor? Taylor Freaky Paul. Okay. That's her name, Taylor Freaky Paul. Is Taylor Mexican? She looking. Anyway, is that what they call her on the show? They're counting on Taylor's fans, the Mormon Wives fans, the TikTok kids, and they're counting on us to watch the train wreck. I think what's going to happen is it's going to be the train wreck people that are going to watch it the most. Them kids are not going to be focused on that. They're not. Those children are not going to be watching The Bachelorette, guys. It's not going to work. It's on the wrong network at the wrong time. It's not going to work. It's not, and she's not leaving Utah. This was a throwaway casting. She has 3 children, 2 baby dads, 1 she's still in a toxic, complicated relationship with, and she's never leaving Utah. This is the throwaway casting. I think so too. But it's just like you don't know your audience. You do not know your audience. I don't think that audience is going to want to have a hoodie. But we'll see, child. We will see. Basola said if they wanted to go Mormon, why didn't they go with that Mormon girl from last season of The Bachelor, at least, yeah. But I think CC is right. They wanted a train wreck. Simply Simone said she and ABC know this is a business arrangement and she is here to give us a show. We all know what it is. We'll see. I hope that the audience is receptive. I don't know. I don't know. But the thing about it is just, John, that they're trying to grow a very young audience who has a very short attention span. And what they're not realizing, this is the thing. Love Island success was successful really because it happened in the summertime where everybody could watch. You're asking these young people to watch this show while they're in school? That's not happening. That's not happening. Love Like You Are says, and Taylor likes coming to TikTok to air out her anger. So if she's with someone that pisses her off, she's going to make this show and network go up in flames. That's going to be what's interesting. That is it. Oh yeah, that we're going to see awful people just continue to rise to power. But then we're also going to see the consequences of the awfulness. So stay prayed up, y'all. Stay prayed up. Actually, we can talk about it right now. Simply Simone said Ohlandria is at the front row. I know that's right. Soon she's going to be sitting next to the head of Vogue. Anna Wintour stepping down, but she's going to be sitting next to that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's coming up right now on Titanium. So our girl, the belle of the ball, Miss Ohlandria. What the StreamYard gets on my nerves? What is going on my screen? What? Oh my gosh. The way they are, oh my gosh, I can't stand StreamYard. I'm trying to click on, there it is. Lord. Miss Ohlandria is all over New York Fashion Week. Mother is eating it up. Mother is eating it up. I love her work with the Reismans. Like, I love it. They just know what to do when it comes with her. When it comes to her, listen, I will say this. I'm not a fan of this dress because Ohlandria is so tiny. I don't think this is the best look for her. However, the up close of this look, Miss Nicholas is eating. That face card is crazy. She's going to do a deal with Vaseline. She's going to do a deal with Vaseline. It's coming. Her and Nick are looking like legitimate celebrities. Look at them. Look at them. It's giving drunk in love. It's giving drunk in love. They posted, paparazzi posted up, they walking out of the event lit and fine. Oh gosh, I'm so proud to be a part of this hype. She also walked in the Raising Cane's fashion show. And a lot of people just like, oh, she's walking in Raising Cane's. Let that girl get her money. That's a really good relationship. Raising Cane's is a $1 billion company. The fact that they chose her and not only chose her to wear this dress, which is because it's their signature color, let her work those relationships. This was a very smart thing for her to do. And now she's sitting front row at top fashion designer shows. She's okay. She's doing this very, very well. Look at her. And this is she has a photographer that's been following her around New York Fashion Week. And she's talking about how she's taking all the pictures of Ohlandria at Fashion Week. She is really eating it and taking, she's so gorgeous. She is really eating it and taking over New York Fashion Week. And I can't wait to see what happens throughout the season because it's New York Fashion Week. Then we're going to see her in Paris. And I can't wait to see what's next for this young lady with her and Nick. But I'm also glad that she is starting to do things just on her own and really making a name for herself. I think them walking the red carpet separate was really, really smart for them, because they're also making their legitimate celebrity about just them as a person, not just this coupling, right? Which is a smart business deal. I think that these two are still in a relationship. I think they are working really great together, but I think it's very smart for them to both focus on separate things outside of this relationship, just in case the relationship doesn't go the distance. And you don't want all of your success to be tied up in this partnership if you and this person are no longer together. But I'm just so proud of her. She has just been just really doing a bang up job, but also taking all of this in with so much grace. I recently just saw a picture of her. She was at the Valentino beauty party, and hold on. Let me show y'all this. I said, go here, girl. Her team is doing it. Her team is doing the damn thing. Good for her. Like, this is how you make those 15 minutes turn into forever, child. Forever. Oh, let me leave that there. Hold on. Where is it? I just shared it. Oh my gosh. Child, let me do it this way then. As I was saying, her team is just doing a really great job. You have to maximize as much time as you can. And I think they are maximizing her time so efficiently that her walk into becoming a legitimate celebrity has been a sprint at this point. Like, she might be invited to the damn Oscars at this point, but she was at the Valentino party and she was posted up with Coleman Domingo. And I think that's a great look for her. That's a great look for her. Every time we see her, she's in legitimate celebrity spaces. And the reason why I say legitimate celebrity spaces is because we have reality stars, we have TikTokers, we have influencers, and then we have the legitimate celebrities. And those are the people who actually got into the position of celebrity by way of their talent. And that is just more respected. So when I say legitimate celebrity, I say that she's getting into the space where she is being pulled in to this this upper class, kind of, not upper class, but like upper status of celebrity, where the people there got there because of their talent, but they are opening up the door to her and pulling her in because of just the anointing that is Ohlandria. Like, you want to be next to this young lady. She's also extremely stunning. So I think that we're going to see a lot more from her at Fashion Week. And then I think when Fashion Week wraps up, we're going to see her doing some serious modeling. I can Victoria's Secret, give her some wings. Oh, she can. You know what? I will say this. That's my girl. She walking heels just like me. So I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna get them wings, but we're gonna see her in some stuff. We're gonna see her in some stuff. I need to see her and Nick and like a Gap Christmas ad. I need to see it. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. Lord, when you root for the right people and it just work out, I love it. Yes, like she's just killing it. She is killing it. Our baby won, y'all. Our baby won. Hannah said she just started walking. She can't just walk on big shows, especially when she is really short. Kate Moss and her are the same height. Same height. It's just the thing about it is she got to bring her own shoes. Bring the shoes that you can walk in, child. She's young. She'll be fine. Unfortunately, when you get these opportunities, you really can't do too much resting, right? Sleep, get the proper amount of sleep, pace yourself. But when these opportunities strike, you got to take everything. And that's the thing. She's educated. So she's making very, very smart, calculated moves. What's His Purpose said, who did the Canes look? It was not the best, but her face card was everything. Raising Canes did that. They picked the outfit that they wanted her to walk in. I don't care if it wasn't the best look. I'm just happy that she has that relationship because that's very important. What is her latest look? Hold on, let me go to her Instagram. Her and Nick are the only people I follow. Her, Nick, and Shelly. She ain't post nothing. I don't see nothing from Ola. Oh, wait a minute. I do see something. Oh, yeah. The look with the curly hair. I love it. Yeah, she looks great. Stunning. Stunning young lady. And I love that. You want to be somebody's muse, especially people like that who are connected and so talented. Yes. Because Zendaya is a wonderful actress and was already a starlet. But when she connected with Law and became his muse, took her to another level. Took her to another level everywhere. Everywhere. The Bama Barbie is everywhere. Strike while the iron is hot. Strike while the iron. Listen, she was the belle on the ball at the VMAs. Everybody was talking about that look. Everybody was talking about that look. And what parent is letting their kids stay up till 10 p.m. to watch The Bachelorette? They're not thinking these things through. Mormon guys who live in LA. It's people who don't know the industry and don't know the business. Baby, walk Raising Cane's fashion show. Make those connections. Make those corporate connections. That was a very smart move. Very smart move. Yeah, she couldn't. No, I don't think it was because she was drunk. I think it was because she couldn't walk on them hills no more. He just lifted her up. Because if you can see, she was walking paratobo legged. She couldn't walk on them hills no more. Every look is eating. Every look is eating. Yep, they are. They are. I'm telling you, when she was in that picture with Coleman, I said, you're good. Stay right there. Stay right there. E for Empathy said, thank you all for supporting Nikki and remembering to like the video. Yes. Oh my God, we've been here 3 hours, Star fam. Star fam. Alexis said, the way these 3 weeks in New York City have played out for Ola shows how smart she was in selecting a smaller management company that is dedicated to her. Absolutely genius. Every move she has made, bravo, bravissimo. And again, Nick and Ohlandria, New York looks great on you. New York looks great on you. Especially if you're trying to model for real. New York looks great on you. Wavy said, A-listers are already fangirling over Ola. Jessica Alba, Coleman Domingo. Nick wasn't lying when he said she was a celeb. Yep. Something Simone said, I was gagged when she posted with Coleman. I can't wait for them. Oh, her and Nick are going to be at the Met Gala. I'm so happy for them. What's his purpose said? I feel like LA now is full of so many cloud chasers, leeches, and influencers. Yep. They both need to be in New York. Yes. CC said, I'm just happy Ola and Shelly are being embraced by Black Hollywood, and it was getting scary over the summer. Me too. Oh, the Calvin Klein ad, spicy. When they get that billboard, please don't play with me. Oh my gosh. If I was her, I would do something like that. I would do like a little segment on like a YouTube or YouTube because you get more money, but TikTok or whatever. And I would do like a little segment like, guys, I'm getting all these opportunities. And, I can walk in hills, but, walking in fashion shows, you got to walk with whatever hill they give you. And I was really struggling, but, I reached out to a professional and enter Miss J. Come on. I'm going to give her team that one for free. We all are. We are going to give Mia Carmen. Me too. Like, I think for a lot of us, people are just like, oh, you guys are doing too much. You're too obsessed. I think for a lot of us, we are putting a lot into Ohlandria because we this is the first time our vote mattered. Our vote finally mattered. So I think we're probably obsessing over this a little bit too much because, you know, we didn't get it with Kamala, but we can get it with Kamala, but we can get it with Ohlandria. I think it's going to happen. El Boogie said Nick's mom will be teaching her the way of the runway. I think so too. Well, her dad is his dad is her lawyer. They all in the family, child. Carmen said, Nikki, that's a stretch. Kate Moss is a minimum 5'6". How tall is Ohlandria? Or how short is she? I thought she was 5'7". Or is that Shelly? Is that Shelly? What is Ohlandria? I will say they got to make sure they put her in stuff that doesn't swallow her because she's so tiny. Simply Simone said, love how intentional the team is. Raising Cane's is definitely inviting her to their box at the Super Bowl. Absolutely. Absolutely. I thought so. There was a lot of money put into the last show. Hannah said, I'm glad she's promoting her HBCU, especially with threats the HBCU received today because of what happened yesterday. Ain't that crazy? A white man killed another white man and the HBCU was getting death threats. Why are we in it? Everybody obsesses over us. It's crazy. It's why you so obsessed with me? Lord, I need to know. Betty said, seems like Miss Jennifer, Nick's mom's at the club in Atlanta for Ellis V-Day, draped in NikkiNicoleStar flag. She's been president of NikkiNicoleStar Nation since day one. Absolutely. I'm glad that the parents are getting involved and having fun. What's his purpose at Yoki is in Victoria's Secret, is in Victoria's Secret Angel. I think Victoria's Secret has a max of one black person for diversity. Oh, well, she don't need them. Just John just said the Mormon men, she is, but she's popular, so you never know. Carrot Mom said she should walk because she was wearing heels on cobblestones. She couldn't walk because she was wearing heels on cobblestones. It was a professional event. Betty said, yeah, Ohlandria's feet hurt. I think she was tipsy but not drunk. She probably said her feet hurt and Nick probably scooped her up. Yeah, like a man should. Like a man should. Like a man should. Yeah, New York looks good on them. New York looks good on them. No. Princeton, I hated what he did. That was awful. I was so disappointed. I unfollowed him immediately. I hated what he did. That was so unnecessary. It was so nasty. And it showed me how jealous, no, I'm not supporting that. Absolutely not. Gucci. Yes. And I need Ohlandria in a shoot in a Versace. I need her right next to Donatella with the middle part bust down. I need it. I need it. Me too. I love it here. Oh, she's 5'3". She's tiny. Oh, Lord. I don't know, y'all. Anything could happen. We're always in it. We're always in it. My God, today. Speaking of in it, I'm about to get in my bed, y'all. It's late for me. Shoot. I got something else to do. Lord, let me get out of here. Star family, we have been here 3 hours. Having fun. I love hanging out with you guys, but I got to get out of here. And I know my East Coast people, thank you all for sticking with me because I know it is late over there. But I gotta, hold on. She's going to be there. But I got to get out of here. Thank you all so much for sticking with me. I will see you tomorrow for reality TV chat, talking about some of our favorite Bravo shows. And finally, we're going to discuss life after lockup. Love you all. Have a good night. See you soon. Bye. Oh, did I post it? No, I didn't. I got another video coming out on my home channel. I'm going to share here. Check out my fall stuff. I'm posting my fall content. I'm going to have some more fall content coming for you guys. tomorrow. Please make sure you hit up the Amazon storefront and the Like to Know It storefront so NikkiStar can get some more money to take care of Mama Star, and so I can buy some more ghost cups. I have too many ghost cups. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll see you soon. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your support. Have a good night. Love you. Mwah. Oh, Lord. 3 hours, Star Family. 3 freaking hours. Who are we?
And they gotta put them on.
Who are we?